Travis Ackery asks, "Hello, God. I have a question. Am I allowed to use some of the audio from this adventure for a fan-made project?"
Yeah.
I assume yes, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
We're just gonna start off slow-mo because I think Zito's still finishing off every succulent second of just devouring that delicious.
This is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You don't understand.
Oh, I think we all understand, which is why no one's giving you shit about this. Everyone's just
Which
like,
I might also slide off to just fucking make a cup of coffee or something as well.
I wouldn't. Honestly, we're starting off a little bit slow today, so yeah, go for it, dude. Go make some coffee.
Hey, Melvin.
Right now. Be right back.
Oh, well, if that's the case.
No, Snake, you have to stay though. You don't have the Team 4-star privilege.
Oh, what? Be
right.
nice to him.
I know.
Wait, so what does that mean for me?
My ankle's still chained to my chair anyway.
You have a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. That's what you have.
Thanks, Taka. Thanks for that. Thank you for making me really
your family.
Nadine,
your family. You get nothing but trauma.
I know. I already have plenty.
Snake, go get coffee, dude. I was fucking.
Hey, Monty, just want to ask, how would you give advice to a person who's starting? Start simple, start low level, and don't be afraid. You don't have to do anything complicated.
Discordic, thanks for the bits already. Free the
Free
the snack.
Free the snake.
Free snack.
Free snake. Hashtag help me.
Save me. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Save me. Oh my God, Sadie88, thank you for the bits as well. The bits are helping, guys. This is all going to my sister's ever hungry mouth. She's so hungry.
The good news though, you got the good news. The computer, I can finally get it fixed this week.
That's amazing. Once I get paid all my Twitch bit dollary dues, I'm going to be investing in a new computer too.
Yeah, we have the exact same rig, and you're probably having the exact same problem.
It's just heat death. It's just like I have forced this to be.
Just parts are going bad.
I have forced this to stream. This computer was never designed to stream, let alone run player-unknown battleground.
No,
After the recent patches, my computer's like, nope, we cannot run this anymore. I'm like, nope. Everything's on low and it's just chugging. I'm like, okay.
Oh, you both of our rigs are like 5 years old, so like.
Oh God.
You're basically gonna have to get an entire new set of parts. Like I'm probably dropping about $14, but it's cheaper than buying a new computer.
Okay, we could do the news now. I have my coffee. We could do the news.
Nice.
Unexpected news. Hi there, in today's news.
Hey, Monty, what's the best way to kill an artificer in a party you're running for?
With a gun, you dumbo.
Ask it to stop.
I'm playing an artificer in my teacher's campaign, and she is so much fun. She's so brash. I love it. But she is so squishy.
Welcome to BNN, Borky News Network.
Sadly, I can't stick around and watch live, but I'm sure to catch the archives. Have a great session, though. You are the best D&D adventures and DM around. Good night. Thank you, Pitfall. Pitfall. I lost his name.
Pitfall O.
Pitfall.
Pitfall Zero. Pitfall Zero.
Pitfall.
So tell me, Borky, if you're going to be doing the news, what am I going to do?
You'll be my in-the-field reporter.
Literally.
He's not, and then it cuts to him. We now go to Greckles on the field. He's not there.
It's just a bush.
Yeah.
With 2 flowers sticking out of it.
It just then Borky's fingers just kind of go up to the screen. Right there's the nipples, right there.
And now here's Task with the weather. It's gonna fucking rain.
and now back over now over to entertainment news with Panic Grimtongue. Panic, what is in theaters this weekend? We actually couldn't afford his contract. Fortunately, it was quite expensive to keep on.
It's literally a painting of him nude.
He's blurred out, and just Borky's hand again. The nipples are right there.
And it pans over, and it's the old lady fangirl.
Oh my God.
I was here last week.
I got to touch his arm.
Yeah. Is Snake here or is he dead?
I'm here.
A lot of
Oh,
dead.
hi.
I got to touch his arms. He holds up a knife. I'm gonna cut it and keep it for myself when he gets back.
Oh my lord.
By the way, when does Twitch pay out the bits and don't, or the bits and whatnot?
Affiliates get every 60 days. Partners get 45. But since Taka became partner during his time as affiliate, I think it's gonna run by affiliate rules for the first pay.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so
I gotta
I'm-
wait 2 months then.
I'm poor for another couple weeks. Got it. Okay, cool. Then I can go buy my new comp, and then I can actually start playing games at glorious 60 frames per second.
Man,
Destiny 2.
I gotta be poor for 2 months. Buh.
Same here.
I might have to pick up Destiny 2 on PS4.
I'm not gonna. Don't quote me on this, but I think payout is well towards the middle of the month because I got mine like towards the 20th. No, I'm sorry, towards like the 14th. I apologize.
Joke's on me.
All
I
right, real
can't
fast.
afford
I'm
video
gonna ask
games.
I'm gonna ask the chat a quick question here. Who here is here right now? It is their first time attending the Unexpectables stream.
I'm curious too.
Yeah, good question.
I am curious how many people are here for the first time ever. We are currently the most popular D&D stream on Twitch right now, guys.
Woo!
Christ in heaven.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. That is all to me. Nope.
Christ, good lord, we got a lot of
Wow.
first timers.
A lot of first timers in here. Holy shit. Well, guys, how did you find out about this? Is it word of mouth?
You are now entering the survey portion of.
We got to figure out what I got to figure out where I asked my sister to.
He's got to crunch the meta.
I go. No, Zito, give me a number crunch on that. It's 49.99. Repeating, of course. Chances.
We're at
you-
666 viewers, guys. I'm scared.
Did you just give me the equation for pi? You smug shit.
I did actually. I also and I also referenced Leroy Jenkins. So.
Mm-hmm.
What up?
Gaijin Twitter, Archive, YouTube, TFS podcast, gaming stream.
TFS
Stream. Satan. Wait.
No, that's a good source. I hear Satan has a really good word of mouth. He's really good at getting PR out.
All right, well, I'm ready to go. You guys ready to
A lot
go?
of people found it because of the YouTube page, which is actually really interesting. All right, that's good. All right, it's one of the. All right, guys, everyone. My name is Takahana 101. Welcome to the 101 Club. Tonight is Wednesday, and therefore... Ooh, Blake Chaos, thanks for the bits. And therefore, tonight is Dungeons & Dragons. The DM is my lovely sister, Monty Glue.
Hello.
Say hello, Nadine.
Hi.
Fucking wave. Fucking back up that wave with some goddamn confidence.
Hi. How are you doing, folks?
There. Oh, Jesus
We're here.
Christ. All right, we're joined, of course, by Chris Zito, who just got done eating his chicken sandwich.
I'm still eating fries, but fuck it. This is my this is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've had a very, very shit day when it comes to getting food.
That's true. We're joined by Gaijin Goomba as well.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing this wonderful evening?
Yeah, I do the ASMR stuff. I need you to slow your roll. I need you to slow your roll.
Oh,
And thank you for the birthdays as well. People are throwing that in there.
That's right. We got to announce
Happy
it was
birthday.
Zito's birthday not that long ago.
Yes, it was.
Yesterday, actually.
Happy birthday, Zito.
I'm old.
How old are you, Zito?
I'm 30, so by internet standards, I should be dead.
So
Hand
I'm
in
30.
hand in your memes and your car keys, old man.
So I'm 32. What does that make me?
Dead.
I like the young people.
A zombie.
You've been dead for years, Zito. Some would argue. And we're also joined by Senile Snake, everybody.
Somebody help me! I haven't seen daylight in weeks.
That was Zito.
Get back in the closet.
That was Zito. Was that Zito or was that Senile? I can't tell who that was on the stream. Snake, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. This is Senile.
so
This is Senile Snake. He's being fucking weird. I don't know why.
I'm always weird.
What did we say? We said no booze and no weed before we stream. All after stream.
Whoa.
All after stream. All after.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but my fucking coffee's Irish, my friend.
Oh.
Oh no.
But last time, last time you drank on stream, you were an awful fucking human being.
Oh my God.
But that's every stream.
I'm glad the
Alrighty,
chat. Happy duck noises. All right, thank you. Angry
Yeah.
duck noises. Alrighty. So that's all of us, and I am Takahata 101 from Team 4-Star as well. And this is a lot of fun. I'm really glad we get to do this together. But in the end, this is only my channel. But in the end, the game is my lovely sister. Now, Nadine, do our family proud, and please transport us to the magical land of Alivast.
When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Borky the Orc Barbarian, our party had returned to the grand city of Alivast, met with Abacus, and introduced themselves to the captain of the guard, Brork, and Azamar. After being paid in gold, Alivastian services, and a brand new guild hall, the party decided to venture around the city, running into an old friend named Willow, who showed them a variety of magical items and attempted to identify the party's mysterious magical cabbage, which then exploded. After aiding Willow after the explosion, she explained that since the party's absence in Alivast, there had been a strange string of murders within the city. And as the party ventured home in the middle of the night, after a fine night of gambling, they became witness to one such strange murder, as a body came shrieking down from the sky, only to end in a crunching splat. And now our heroes stand before a crumbled corpse, with scattered remains and twisted bones painting the dark alley.
Task looks down at it. Huh. Keeps walking.
Is it safe to assume?
Borky.
Is it safe to assume that it's dead?
Oh, it's so dead. There's literally an arm like hanging off of like a lamppost, and like the spine is snapped and is actually protruding out of the back, like piercing through the skin. Looking at it, it appears to be a halfling. Actually, it's a small body, wearing really fine, nice robes. And they are completely dead. Their face is like a watermelon on the ground. Like there's teeth scattered everywhere.
Borky would like to say something real fast before we start. Borky snaps his fingers. The fallen man. That's what we call the tavern. The fallen man. It's a sign.
Brutal.
I'm gonna see what this boy has on him while everyone else does their thing.
Well, how about we look? It came from the fucking sky. Let's look up as well.
Can we
Task roll a perception check, and Greckles roll an investigation check.
Borky starts scanning. Borky scans the distance after listening to that. He just looks like, kind of see if it was arced in, like someone chucked it or someone dropped it.
Greckles, as you kind of paw around this individual, it is such a crumpled, decrepit corpse that actually trying to get access to any of the pockets of the robes, they're currently like almost being pinned down by the various parts of bones now, literally in the cobblestone. Like, you're trying to even figure out where the pockets are, and you're like, which way is the right way? Is this way? No, I don't know.
Oh, wait, that's his anus.
You know, it used to work. You know, the worst thing is I'm still hungry, you know? That's the weirdest part for me.
Sorry, I'm just gonna check one thing real quick.
So,
Task.
you guys think someone threw that?
Task, I've completely forgotten. I can't find in my notes. What's your favorite enemy again?
That would be dragon folk.
Dragonfolk. Okay, right. Task, as you look around in the vicinity and you listen, nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And as you guys are standing in this alleyway now, the sound of the man screaming was very loud. You start to see lamp lights being lit in windows, and you see buildings now lighting up and silhouettes of people.
Well, good job, Greckles. You were the last person to touch it.
Panic is gonna go see if he can find a guard patrolling anywhere.
I'm gonna bolt home. I'll meet you guys there.
Borky run. Borky bounces with Greckles. Borky's like, no, anything's bad. Like, anytime a man's blood is spilled and he's just ripped in twain, everyone blames an orc. But granted, that is what we do.
I will make stealth checks if I need to dodge the crowd, but I am getting the hell out of there.
Borky starts speed walking with his arms up very quickly, while whistling as fast as he can go.
All right, you guys start heading towards your guild hall. Task and Panic, what are you two doing? Panic, you're looking for a guard, correct?
Yes.
Task fucking holds his face. Tell them that a kobold is waiting.
Okay, I will do that.
Tell the guards, because I don't want them to come here and expect it was fucking me.
Now, settle down. I don't think they're going to accuse us. We are part. We are.
Go get the people.
Okay. All right.
Panic, you jog out. The streets are completely empty. I mean, the only thing that's there is currently a guard running towards you at this point, wearing a set of heavy armor. He's got kind of a pulled back black hair, sort of young looking, maybe like 24 at most.
On a scale from 0 to 10, where's he at?
Probably a 7.
Oh, okay.
About 7. I mean, he's like, he looks handsome, but he doesn't look, you know.
Like he's in our face about how handsome he is.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And he comes running up, and he's wearing like full armor, plate armor, and he's like, he clunk, 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 clunk. He's running down, and he stops. And he's like, I heard a scream.
Yes.
I believe
from the roof.
I believe we found the source of that. If you will follow me, I will show you what happened, at least as much as I know. There is a kobold waiting for us. He is not the culprit. I can assure you of that.
All right. Weapons to your side, please.
I don't have any weapons currently.
It's really dark outside. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Talking about those sexy good looks. Put those away.
Those are you fucking racist.
I am very pointy.
For the sake of time, you lead the guard to the body, and he actually tells you guys to step back. He lights a torch, and then he goes onto his armor, and one of his pauldrons has like this small gemstone in it. And he goes and he actually lays both of his fingers onto the gemstone, and it begins to glow ever so slightly. And within 10 minutes, about 15 more guards show up. And they start like kind of cutting people off from the alleyway. Like people are now getting curious in the surrounding houses. And like people are like, another murder, it happened again. Like blah, 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 blah. And all these guards come up and they hold you there. 2 guards show up and they're paladins of Avon. One is a dwarf fellow, completely bald, with a very long black beard. And the other one is actually a female human with a tight, tied together ponytail, freckles on the face, and very much like a police officer. They're like, okay, stand here, don't move, stay right here. And they make you guys like stand up against the wall. And they don't like do a pat down or anything. They just like make sure that you're there. And then they start to investigate the scene. Eventually you see the crowd part and you see a familiar face in Bork Bronzefang. He actually pushes his way through the crowd and strides over. And upon seeing you, he kind of raises a brow.
Yeah, hello again, Captain.
Hi.
Hi.
Just love it. I just go, yep.
Actually, it was I, but okay.
Oh, you said I? I thought you said hi. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll shut the fuck up. I'm not in the scene.
Bork looks at you. I hope Abacus hasn't been making you do some unsavory work tonight.
We were going home, and this man fell from the sky.
Bork holds out a hand, and another guard runs by and hands him basically some papers. And the guard himself, who hands it to Bork, is actually holding a quill in his hand. And Bork takes the papers and starts like he licks his thumb. And he starts kind of thumbing through the pages, and he goes, "Yeah, I know you didn't do it. Witnesses say you guys were at the Dwarven Tankard tonight, gambling."
Sounds about right.
Witnesses said all 4 of your compatriots are there. Where are the other 2, though?
Ran off like chicken shits.
Fair enough. All right.
Why does he believe that so easily?
Because I'm of rank, motherfucker. I'm a soldier. Why would I lie?
We may have additional questions for you in the morning. For now, witnesses do say you were in a location, and that's clear evidence that you were not involved. Could you give me any details about the nature of this?
Well,
did you come across the body? I've had reports of people hearing screams.
Allow me to explain. What we saw is a man falling from the sky, and then it landed somewhere around us. I don't know exactly where we were, in
Whoever-
conjunction
yeah.
to him, but it was in the vicinity, and it was pretty brutal, I won't lie.
Whoever did it was able to silently get away. I don't know if they were from the roofs or were from a building, but I wasn't able to spot anything when I looked up.
Judging from how spectacularly he splattered, I would say he was pretty high up.
Spectacularly splattered. Ooh.
Some of like the forensics, kind of like the people who are kind of looking and examining the body, like slowly turn up and look at you. And one of them grabs the sheet he's working on, and it looks at you, looks to the sheet, looks back to you, and then like scribbles something down, which is long, which is probably what you just said.
The spectacular splatter. No, that sounds like a brothel. Never mind.
Oh God! What, you don't want that as one of your fucking song lyrics?
Another guard walks up, another human, and he's a little older. He's got some gray hairs to him, and he turns over to Brooke and he goes, "This one was from one of the Arcaniums of the High Mage District." And Brooke kind of looks down seriously to the corpse and turns back and he goes, "All right,
Is the murder of mages kind of common? Because when we first came to town, someone was trying to off someone from the lower district.
The first murder was Dolmar. He was a arcanist of the lower district, once part of the mid district, but due to vandalization of property, he was charged and thus lost status. The second murder victim was one Colton Bright, who was a sailor. Just a simple folk. We don't know quite a lot about him. He was just a ferryman. He just went between this and Canary's Perch. So this is now, he kind of looks down, kneels down next to the body. This is a researcher from the mid to high Arcana district, specifically working on house upgrades of the arcane variant, magic doors and whatnot.
Hey, Paddock, do you think Willow has any connection to this, if she was the cause of it, or is that just some random cutthroat that went after her?
I doubt it. The man who was assaulting Willow did not seem like he had any official business here. I think he was just a thug.
Yeah, he might have been. He was a little disorganized in his approach.
Yeah.
There was an issue of an attempted robbery.
It was. Yeah, it was it went from attempted robbery to attempted murder, because by the way he handled her, he almost took her out.
I'll have to send more guards to the lower general district. I assume this is where it happened. We received a report of a man who was dragged by the leg by a kobold. And he turns and looks to you, Task. Good work.
Finger
All right.
guns.
Well,
If you want, so Task will give him the location of where Willow is in case he wants to ask her any questions about that guy, because it may give him clues.
I'll lay this over to some of my subordinates. We'll look into getting an investigator on this case. I highly doubt the two are connected. Common thugs are pretty... Well, they reside quite frequently in the general district, and I'm attempting to keep them under control. Though, now with other problems, and he leans over and he looks down again to the corpse, that might take some time. It's late. You two should go home.
Look to the skies then, salute, and walked off.
Have a good night, and tell your compatriots not to run from a crime scene next time.
We'll try, but we don't make any promises.
Yes, we'll do our best. One of them is quite big.
All right.
You can't. Honestly, I can't believe you missed him.
Borky appears from another street. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Come on, I'll walk you home, big guy.
I said he's so big. Oh, the roads look the same. Oh, hey there. Nods.
Hey, Brooke gives you like a little mini salute.
Hello there.
Come on, it's late. I want to get some sleep.
As you guys walk out of the alleyway, there's currently like a significant amount of crowds of people, and they kind of part ways as they see you, and they kind of whisper to each other as you pass. And eventually you make your way out and back to your guild hall. It's already unlocked because you all have keys, by the way,
Nice.
for your guild hall. Each of you have a key, and it's currently unlocked.
It is? Yes.
Yep, the front door is unlocked.
Oh.
That's did we lock it before we left?
Maybe it's Greckles.
Takes out bow and walks in.
Greckles is there.
I'm just sitting there, relaxing, maybe curled up with a good book.
The other
Catching
thing
up on
that's
your
next
reading?
to Greckles is actually your guys' upgrade pages, and you actually have your stack of papers that you can send out to Adric for upgrades.
Well,
So how'd it go out there?
very well. They told us to tell you that next time one of these things happens, you
Don't
should
run away.
probably stick around. Yes.
That'll be the day.
Taz
All
takes
right.
Taz takes the back end of his arrow that he was going to use and smacks him over the head with it. No, it will be the day. Do it.
We're
next time.
already suspicious enough in this town. I don't think we need any more.
I don't
attention.
know. I don't know why. I don't get why. I mean, what's so weird about us? So, it's a bird, a mini dragon, whatever, panicates, and me. I mean, it's not that weird, is it?
I'm going to bed.
But we haven't decided what to name the tavern. I was thinking the Lost Path. Is that good? It's good.
Task, you go upstairs, you place your hand onto the lion's tongue on the door, the big carved lion on the door, and the flash of its eyes show your signature, and it opens up. Your bedroom is nice, simple amenities. There's a bed, and there's like a rock, like a heat rock you would get for like a bearded dragon, only it's you-sized, currently in the room as well.
Sits on sits on it and does the thinker man pose.
Also, don't forget you have your you also have your dragon too.
Yeah, and Tarisk as well. Yeah.
The bedroom has basic things. You have a shelf, you have like a side table, you have a hooded lantern that you can kind of turn on and off with oil inside of it. There's a chamber pot, there's like a vanity and like a wardrobe and like a chest at the foot of the bed. So Task, you head off to bed. The rest of you, what are you doing?
I'm sitting there talking. So I got lost actually. No, you made a right and then a right.
Well, Borky, I'm sorry, but if you can't keep up, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it's not really fair exactly. You got tiny little legs and you're so much faster than me. I don't get that.
Well, you're also a lot bigger and stronger than me, so let's call it even.
I would suggest a map, but I'm not sure how well you could follow directions.
Just depends. Well, just don't give me street names. I
If-
can't
if
follow
I give
street
you-
names. If you just say you make a left at the good smelling bakery, and then you make a right at the great smelling flower shop, and then you travel all the way down until you see the tanners. We're halfway down there. Just say that. Just write that down. It's not
Borky,
hard.
there was no time, and I'm definitely not going to get caught in this town of all places with a corpse.
Hey,
Do you have a problem getting caught with corpses?
does that happen a
Greckles?
lot for you? Why don't you just get rid of them?
Oh, Borky, you have no idea how much
Sure.
I wish I could have. Let's just say I've been pinned down on a lot of things in the past, and who's going to trust a Kenku, honestly?
I trust you. Not.
I
Borky narrows his eyes.
was the-
Borky gets up and I'm going to bed. Borky goes to bed.
I can probably trust you as far as I could throw you, and I can probably throw you a good distance.
Well, at least someone believes in me in this ragtag group.
I pat him on the back.
Borky, you head to your bed. Your bed is huge. It's massive, and it's got lots of blankets on it.
Yeah.
Same sort of setup. You have basic amenities. There's also a weapon rack, actually. That is your item of
Borky,
particular choice.
Borky decides to go to bed. Borky, the first thing Borky does is once the door is closed, lets out a sigh. Borky makes sure the door is locked. Borky strips completely naked. Now hold on, this isn't gonna get weird. This isn't gonna get weird. Just trust me, guys. Borky's just going, just does it and just And Borky then takes all of his weapons and he hangs all of them up on the weapons rack, one after another. And finally he pulls out all of his treasures and he puts it on the bedside table. But he takes out his most important treasure. He takes out Greckles, the exploding penguin. Greckles says, "I love you, Greckles. You're my best boy. You're a good boy, Greckles. And one day, when you debut, it's gonna be explosive. It's gonna be explosive." Borky puts him on the pillow beside him, and Borky nestles down for bed, and Borky cuddles with it like a teddy bear.
I need an adult so bad right now.
I'm sorry. What I was gonna respond with was, "Kill your family."
I was gonna say, as the DM now, hello, Canon. As you turn down the light of your lantern, there is an eerie red glow in your bedroom as those two little beady red eyes glow with a demonic light to it. It is creepy.
I love you, Greckles. Kisses it and then goes to bed.
All right, Panic and Greckles, you're downstairs still. Were you guys gonna want to order your tavern, or?
I'll put in the order
probably.
for the tavern and then go to bed.
Okay, you put in the order for the tavern, you put in the job search for a tavern worker, and as you write those down, whoosh, the paper disappears in a bout of flame and is completely gone.
Cool.
All right.
Should have been put a lot of money into all of this expensive magic shit.
Panic, as you go to bed, your bedroom has 2 wardrobes and very flowery bedding.
Oh, what? Flowers.
I asked for red M&Ms.
Greckles, you go into your bedroom. You have the exact same thing, except your bed is a giant nest.
Oh, someone's getting fired.
But it's like a nice, comfy, like bag bean, like a bean bag nest.
A bag bean. A bag bean.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to get a redecorator.
All right.
I just go to sleep on it. I don't know what else to do.
You just lie down on it. It's actually pretty comfy. All right. And as the day passes, or the night passes, sorry, the daybreak begins. And Task, you are awoken first.
All right, well, get Tarisk up, head downstairs. Not
you are woken up by something, Task.
What?
As you get up, you roll over in your sleep. Just early dawn, like break of dawn. You can hear the town outside beginning to come to life, the sound of roosters crowing and the blacksmith starting up their forges. On your bedside table is your contract, and it is currently flashing.
Oh, God. Read it.
It's notifying you that your availability to enter the Middle Arcana District to have your cabbage examined is this morning. It will only last. You only have permitted entry into the Middle Arcana District until 12 noon.
All right, well, that only requires one man to do that, so I'll take the bullet and take Tarisk with me to go do it, not wake anyone else up. It
actually indicates that all of the party must be present, as this has been...
Of course it is.
Wait.
Of course it does.
Of course it does. Okay, get up. All right, let's get fucking loud ass up first. Wake up.
Greckles gets stirred because I assume are all of our rooms independent, like in different, like
yeah, you all have your
pockets?
separate bedrooms, but it's the same hallway.
I'm gonna just kind of open up, just kind of groggy. What's going on out here?
Task holds up the contract. We only got a small window in the morning to go to the major Arcana district so we can get this cabbage looked at.
Oh, is everyone else still asleep?
Yes.
Oh.
Tarisk, headbutt the fucking door.
With a twit, Tarisk runs. I'm gonna do a strength check for Tarisk.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and crow as loud as freaking humanly possible.
Oh, Tarisk rolled a natural 20 with
no!
With what's his strength? +3. Tarisk headbutts the door and it just flies open, smashing. Borky, you hear a loud crashing noise as your weapons rack actually falls over in the force of the impact, shaking the entire room.
Oh shit.
Now dab, Tarisk.
Tarisk looks to you, blinks, and like bows its head really quickly.
Yes.
Borky, you are
wake
roused. You are roused awake by the sudden loud noise.
Jose!
Wake up.
Oh, hold on. I got because there's a couple. Borky's still holding. Greckles. I had a terrible dream. The penguins had taken over the world. It was all they were. Everything was dead, and there was just Greckles standing there amongst the destruction. Normal dream, anyways. Why'd you smash down my door?
We got a small window of opportunity to get the cabbage looked at. Wake up. Let's go.
I can't help but feel me sleeping would have still been okay.
It says it
Borky.
needs all of us.
Borky, put some damn pants on and let's go.
What? Well, you don't like what you said? Morning,
I'm
Panic.
Panic,
front
you
door.
are now hearing this noise as you wake from your beauty sleep.
Borky bends over.
Too much to ask.
Borky bends over, looking for some of his clothes that he threw on the floor. His ass
All
is
right.
permanently right towards the door.
My first night in a bed in weeks, and I can't even sleep until noon. What is all of this?
See, now
ruckus?
you did a terrible thing there, Borky, because you think you're a hot shit mooning Task, but I have a bow and arrow and a clean shot.
I wanted freaking Panic to open his door and see it. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Wow, that was very egotistical of you there, Task.
Well, I happen to think you're getting dressed in. Are you getting dressed in the hallway? Because that's what you're implying.
Well, the door's being blown open, so he's just trying to find his fucking clothes.
Yeah, but Panic isn't across from you. Task is across from
Oh,
you
he
in
is?
the
I
bed.
thought Panic was across from me. Never mind then. Okay.
No, Panic's across from Greckles.
Oh, fuck it, Oh, well, fuck it. Borky Moon's Task. Absolutely, anyways.
Greckles, I have a clean shot. Should I take it?
Dude, I'm waiting downstairs. I've had enough of this.
Borky has...
Anyway, yeah, let's stop fucking around. Inform Panic what the fuck is happening, and let's get going.
All
Yes,
right.
please
Pat-
inform
Greckles-
Panic what the fuck is happening.
Borky knocks on the door after putting on his loincloth. Just knock, knock, knock. All right, we gotta go down. We gotta go to the magic place. I got like a couple hours, and you have to wear clothing. That is not optional. Borky
I'm out in the
just-
hall, first of all.
Oh, he is?
Why are you knocking at my door? Secondly,
Oh, I thought you were in there.
thank you. Yes, see, all of your screaming woke me up.
Greckles, as you make your way down the staircase leading up to your guys' bedrooms, you hear construction noises like you have never heard before. And as you turn out of the stairs, you see 16 dwarven women currently working in your guys' what was basically a husk of a tavern, currently nailing things down, yelling to each other, "I hand me the wood!" and like screaming at each other. And in the middle of the chaos, you see Adric with his fists pressed to his waist, just gleaming, and he turns over and sees you, Greckles, and goes, "Oh, good morning there, sir."
Oh, Adric, who are these lovely ladies working on the place?
They're my daughters. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm watching you.
Fair enough.
Borky pops his head around the corner. Holy shit! That's
Panic
a lot of
sweats.
women.
Huh. Reminds me of the Underdark. Constant work.
Panic sweats.
Panic sweats. Ha! You make a fine dwarf there, wee one. Yeah, we'll get this tavern done probably by this afternoon. I'm making sure to put in all the right anemones, especially for your little flowery tiefling over there. Make sure his little tush doesn't get too hardened on wooden benches. Wouldn't want that, would we, sir? Ramshackle building.
Panic, what did I tell you about that silver tongue of yours?
Oh, laugh it up. Laugh it up.
I
Oh,
believe
I
I shall.
Despite being flowery, it is comfortable.
Lavender scented. My wife picked it out for you.
Hey, what's that, Gripples? Borky's talking to Gripples to here. What's that, Gripples? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they are pretty cute. Yeah. That's it.
Are you talking to that penguin statue?
Well, man, it talks to me in my sleep, so I figured I should talk to it when it's asleep and during the day.
What?
I'm gonna inch up to Adric. You might want to keep an eye on him. That penguin explodes, apparently.
Well, if you explode in my building, you're the ones who are going to be paying for it, not coming out of my wallet.
Borky, I will throw that thing out if you set it off in this building.
Why would I blow up my own building when there's people out there I don't like who have buildings that I could blow up? Come on, think smarter, Task. Jeez.
He's got a point. Adric kind of points to Borky.
Yeah, see?
Task looks to Adric and just like kind of holds his hand out to Borky, then to him, and just waves his hands up. Fuck it, let's just go.
Oh, by the by, you happen to actually got a really quick answer to your tavern request, tavern worker server. You might actually expect someone later tonight, actually. Congratulations on that. That's a pretty fast response.
Do you have
It's
any
rather
idea? Do you have any small details you can give us so we know what to expect?
The only thing I got was Helga.
Okay.
It's just a name.
Just a name,
But,
eh? All right. Well, we'll be
all
surprised when we get back. Thank you.
Do we have
Yes,
to
I guess we
add a
have it-
character? Do we have to conduct a job interview?
You don't know.
Do you have an estimate when the building is going to be done? By the way,
The building? Well, that depends on how much work you do. But the tavern, that'll be done by tonight. My girls will get this place all cleaned up. We'll probably be out of here in the mid-afternoon before supper.
well, all right then.
Well,
I guess
thank
we
you
have
for
that. Guess we have that long to come up with a name.
Ha, you can name it all you want. By the way, Tiefling, do you want me to pick you up some fruity little beverages for you, or would you prefer the hard stuff for the men?
Listen, I apologize to you.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you struck ire with a dwarf, and they hold that forever. This is permanent now.
Roll a general charisma check.
You are on the short end of the stick for the now until the time you die.
Yeah, let me roll that charisma check.
Emphasis on the
Oh,
short end.
Everything looks different.
Yeah, they changed it.
It's
Yeah,
all
they
different
did.
now. All right. Let me find.
Different.
By the way, Taka, thanks for stealing my flirt thunder.
What?
Thanks for stealing my flirt thunder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I feel bad when I don't mean to steal thunder. I don't like doing that. I'm
Adric narrows his eyes at you, Panic, and he kind of, well, whatever. Anyway, you might want to get out of here, much less you find yourself being hit over the head with pieces of wood. All right, out you go. Get out, out. And all the women, some of the women turn and they start like kind of shooing you out as well, like waving hammers and like all of them look the same, by the way. Every single one of these female dwarves look almost identical. It's kind of creepy.
That's racist.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
A lot of them have like their hairs in buns or ponytails. None of them have their hair down, and they're all like wearing these kind of like uniforms, and they all have like these tool belts, and they're all just doing different things, and they're working as like a hive mind.
He's
You
the
watch
fucking Scotsman.
Literally, you see two women like with a giant new countertop like coming in on each of their shoulders, and one of them like almost kind of trips over you as you guys are kind of leaving, and she turns. She's got this big black eye, and like she looks like she's been in like a few like fight pits in her life. She goes, "Watch when you're walking."
I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry.
And you guys eventually make your way out, and Adric kind of leans out and goes, "See you in the afternoon," and closes the door. And you just hear the echoing sounds of hammering and like cutting and sawing of wood just echoing inside your house.
That's awesome.
That's fucking cool. All right, well, Task makes point. Want to get this done ASAP.
Alrighty.
We should probably check in on Willow as well to make sure she's doing all right.
Do we know if the lower district is attached to the major district, like it's a layer up or something?
In order, you could basically, the way it works is that there's the ring of the outer lower district, and then you basically go up to a walkway, which is like kind of like a pathway, and you basically walk around that ring until you reach the edge of either district you're going to, and then you can go in, if that makes sense.
Okay, no, it's sort of like Midgar, just moving in and it shrinks in. That's fine.
So you could go straight to the Upper Arcana District from the Crafting District. It's actually the most direct route. Or you could go to the Lower Arcana District, but that would eat up your time.
Let's get this done first and then check on her later.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we do have a time limit.
You guys kind of make your way through. Everyone's kind of opening up shop. You can see people kind of running around. There's a lot of people like who are out shopping currently, walking around with new freshly wrapped fish. You see a housewife with her 2 children. One's kind of being cradled in her arms. The other kid is kind of looking around at all the different things. And as you guys pass off, she kind of points to you guys and goes, Mom, 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 look. And she's currently looking through like eggs. And she's like, yes, yes, very nice, dear. And you guys keep walking up. All the forages are lit. The crafting district distinctly has a huge plume of flames, like a huge plume of smoke coming out of it from all the different forages in the district. And past that, as you make your way through the crafting district, you also discover another interesting thing about the crafting district. It is also the cooking district. As you make your way up towards the border between the lower crafting district and the middle Arcana district, you actually see people now setting up stalls for food. They haven't have anything prepared, but it looks like they're getting ready for kind of the lunch hour.
Mm.
Cool.
And you guys make your way up to the border of to the middle Arcana district, and sitting kind of in the booth is an elven man with black hair. And he sits there and he looks up as you guys approach. Good day.
Aye, we got some business up. We got some business up the staircase here. Shows the contract.
He reaches over. He takes it. All right, and all 4 of you are present. Good. Oh, you work for Abacus.
Aye.
Oh, so does my wife, Elena. She's her secretary.
Oh, that's nice.
And he gives kind of a big smile, like a very proud, like, oh, I love my wife sort of smile. And he puts it down and he stamps. He goes, all right, well, this permit allows you into the the middle Arcana district. But distinctly, it only allows you into one building there. You're allowed to take a look. There's actually very beautiful statues there. And a very, fountains, gardens, that sort of thing. It's very romantic. And he kind of winks. But just be known that you can only enter this building, which is Artemis's school. And he hands it back to you.
Aye, thank you for your time.
Do you have any additional questions at all, or?
Where's the best place? Where's the best place to eat here in town?
Well, wait a couple hours and come back here. I highly recommend the Elven Noodles. There's 2 there. A woman and her daughter. They it's great. It's like a chicken broth, okay, but it's really thin, and the mushrooms are just to die for. It's very good.
So you would kill a man over those mushrooms?
No, that's illegal.
Way to be, Borky. Way to be.
Die for.
Yeah, this one, food and murder.
Well, all right, Borky. When we get back, what?
Yeah, but for real though, where's the best place to eat? Okay, let's move on.
You watch as the elf puts his hand on something behind the desk, and what appears to be like a actually magical barrier dissipates, allowing you guys entry inside.
Cool. Radical.
I do actually have a question.
Oh.
Yes?
If we are not out by the allotted time, what happens?
Oh, now that you're in, you have basically the day to be in there. If you're there past midnight, guards will probably escort you out.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least we won't evaporate.
Yeah,
No.
just don't want to get incinerated or anything.
No. All we ask is that people, follow the proper protocols and don't, disrupt or vandalize properties.
That would make people getting lost when they have their contract for the first time very awkward.
Also, I must note for this particular district, mind the metal and wooden men. They are different. And he places his hand back on the sigil, and the shield comes back up, and you guys are basically walking through a sort of a archway leading into the middle Arcana district. And as you guys break through that arch, you see now a beautiful, like absolutely stunning cityscape. There are large brick stone towers, just like abacuses, but actual large buildings. You see various like flower gardens. You went to the lower Druidic district, which is more just kind of a forest, but this is like actual like organized floral arrangements, beautiful gardens. You notice too a whole plethora of these giant, beautiful statues made of marble and alabaster and granite and all kinds of different things. You also notice as you make your way through the archway, flanking the entrance are 2 large steel golems currently dormant. They are huge. They are absolutely massive.
Look at those. So
I wouldn't look too close.
Are these the middlemen?
Well, let's not stop and find out by activating them. That might be a bad idea.
They look really cool. I want to look at them a bit more. No, fine. We'll go. Borky gives a side eye to it. I just like going like he likes because they're like big and tough. Just imagine an axe or a sword made out of them.
Made out of them?
Yeah, made out of metal. Making an actual weapon out of your enemy.
Well, that's what I hope to do in the craft.
Also
that's
cool.
what I have. Ooh.
Also, that sounds dumb.
What?
It's still cool though.
Well, you're gonna be wearing that lion we killed, right?
Well,
That's not the weapon, unless it's in my hands.
Shows what you know. I was going to take all the stuff I had that we killed and take it to a craftsman to try to make stuff out of it.
I'm assuming we're continuing to walk as we have this conversation.
Yeah.
Also,
Hello.
cha-chink, cha-chink.
Hello?
Hello?
You watch as a more of a feminine sort of form, as a being made of metal and wood approaches you. With runic engravings glowing all over their body, they approach you. They were currently standing on a patch of cobblestone next to a garden and a plethora of statues. And you see her eyes are just these little glowing gems. And she has kind of a puppet-esque mouth made of wood. And she walks up to you and she goes, "Hello, you must be new visitors here in the Middle Arcana district, yes?"
Yes.
What?
Welcome, and she bows to you.
Bow back.
Thank you.
I am construct number 67. I am here to provide tours to new visitors to our beautiful district. Would you be interested in seeing the statues we have? And she lifts an arm, and you hear a whoosh of clockwork as her hand and fingers extend, pointing to what appears to be a collection of these large, grand-scale statues, currently on kind of organized on the side of the wall you just kind of came through.
That might be nice for another time. Currently, we have business.
Yeah, we've got time. They said until midnight.
How old
But
are you?
we have a small window of time on the contract to go.
How small is this window of time?
The morning.
No, we have all day.
It's about like 9-10 o'clock right now.
We had till
Couple
noon
hours?
to actually get in, correct?
Yeah.
So we technically do have the whole day.
We've
We
got
just
a
had to
couple of
get in.
hours to kill. What would one lousy tour hurt?
Task fucking puts his thumb and his index finger into his eyes. One tour.
Okay.
Panic,
I'm
Panic. Are you attempting to flirt with this automaton?
That would be a terrible waste of your time, as I am unable to engage in what is known as traditional love.
That is sad,
Oh, to be
and
fair,
also no.
To be fair, neither can Panic. He can't stay.
Listen, listen here.
Yeah.
I am perfectly capable of love,
All right.
but
This
I am.
conversation
First of all,
has gone quite differently than how I have planned. I am
I
not
agree.
trained to deal with such conversations. Would you like a tour?
let's
Very
go on the
well.
tour.
Yes.
Let's go on
Very
a tour.
well.
Yes, Panic
Allow me
would
to-
love a tour.
Allow me to show you the first statue. And once again with the whirring clockwork, her legs kind of move in like a ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk motion. She's about your guys' size. She's like 5'8". And the form is obviously made with the intention to look very feminine. And she leads you up to the first statue, which is of a large griffin perched atop a piring rock, its wings extended, and it's made out of a black stone of some kind. What do you think of this piece? And she once again extends her arm and points to it.
What is this?
This is known as a griffin. It is a mythical creature that has been found on Alivast. This particular species is quite dangerous, but at the same time can make good pets for those in the military. This is a depiction of the first specimen found in Alivast.
Does the government here use these? Does the military here actually train up these creatures for their regiment?
Yes, many paladins may even ride them.
Oh, jeez.
This was commissioned by the army in honor of the griffins that have fallen in battle.
So they're a very big. They're a big keystone to the army here.
Panic's
Only to the highest of soldiers.
Panic's gonna write down something in a note in a little piece of parchment.
Where would this particular race be found in the wild?
Up in the high peak mountains of the Blacktop region. That would be to the east when you go upon the canal. Later on to. I'm sorry. I am experiencing some problems with my runes. I cannot seem to recall. I know that there is a temple there, but I do not know how I know that. I am very sorry. Would you like to see the next statue?
Sure, let's do that.
I think that you will like this one, small dragon person. And she leads you forward. And you guys go past a large, hedge that's being currently trimmed by another construct, a larger one. Obviously made for work. It's got these long spider-like arms as it's cutting into the hedge and currently cleaning it up. And as she leads you past, you see perched forward, paws center, sitting proudly, extended black wings of a dragon made out of alabaster stone. This is a depiction of the Silver King.
Should I roll for knowledge check?
Yeah, roll a knowledge check.
Knowledge what, though?
Yeah.
Knowledge history for this.
Oh, it's history, right? Again, knowledge is Pathfinder, so.
Okay. You know who the Silver King is. It's actually a dragon that is actually the king of a human land. He made himself king. He basically felled the corrupt rulers and put himself on the throne, basically freeing the people of their tyrannical rule.
Nice.
Oh, so this is the dragon that decided to make itself the keeper of humans.
Yes, in the Alton region. It was a very important historical event. This is a depiction by him, made by the ambassador of Altmer.
Who's the ambassador of Altmer?
That would be... Oh, sorry, give me 1 minute, and the runes glow. And glow. That would be Redmond Bell.
Redmond Bell. All right.
And Redmond Bell was who exactly?
He was the ambassador of Altmer.
How do you spell Altmer?
Eltmur.
You are.
It is a
Okay,
country.
got that. Fantastic. Okay. Ambassador of Redmond Bell. Okay. How?
Eltmur.
Eltmur, yes.
Altmer. All right.
It's safe to assume that a lot of these statues and depictions are all from aspects of the township, or at least countries around the area that support Alivast. What on here, or what is here that is not depicted of townships or any other places outside of here that actually are against Alivast.
Many are for Alivast. Many travelers have issues with other members of the people in Alivast. I'm afraid that this is a matter of opinion, which I lack.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, don't say
Just
that.
one- Well, to be fair, I just wanted to see if there was a way we can pin down and see what might actually connect to the murders.
The only enemy known of Alivast of current known records is the fire giants to the south. But they
Okay.
have never reached Alivast to my knowledge.
I'm just
Okay.
imagining just giant fire dragons. It's gotta be so huge and on fire.
They would breathe fire. They wouldn't be on fire.
Oh,
and if
fuck,
anything,
what?
they would bathe in lava more likely.
If there has been a change to history, my creator Artemis would upgrade me and let me know. Please come this way to the next statue.
All right.
Ka-chung, ka-chung, ka-chung. The next statue you see is actually a familiar sight. It's actually Bork. It's a life-size bronze statue of him. This was a gift for the High Captain Bork Bronzefang, purchased by the Order Paladins of Avon. It was a gift piece and is very beautiful. He also asked for certain flowers to be grown here. And she points, and you see various tulips and lilacs and these large flowering bushes. You also see a few daisies, which kind of scares you. Your spots where your once nipples were, Greckles, kind of twitches a bit. Bork is now our new high leader of the guard. He is a very kind ruler, and in order to help his image, as he is of orc descent, they decided to have the statue made of him. And currently the pose is he's holding a weapon pointed to the ground, standing very regal, very proud.
What's the weapon?
It's a claymore, which, as you know, is the weapon of Avon.
Ah, right. Borky just crosses his arms and goes. Kind of turns
I have a
his nose a
question.
little bit to it, just because it's opulent. Borky doesn't
Of
care for that.
course.
I have a question. How far back was it to his rise to power?
Bork has been a very recent addition to the Guard. Well, leadership of the Guard. Bork has been in the Paladin Pantheon for, I believe, 16 years.
Okay, so
He has been captain of the Guard since Alivast has been made. This choice was made by the High Council and 4 other Azamar who are members there.
Okay. Do you think? Looks to the rest of the party. Do you think it's wise if we should probe for answers concerning who actually runs the entire town, or you think that's too high above us for now?
What are they
It
going to
might be a
do?
little
Kick
too
us
high
out?
for us for now.
Don't we
Fair
want to
enough.
find out? Don't we want to find out why the cabbage is magic?
We do, but we're still on tour.
Someone had to go on tour. Panic.
Yeah, I can't believe
What,
about it.
none of you wanted to learn about the town? None of you wanted to enjoy the sights of this district? All right, fine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have trouble retaining knowledge sometimes.
Really? No fucking shit.
This location, I will advise, has actually been the site of many blooming romances and may be important for the likes of living beings like yourself in finding love. Though I do not know what that is, but it sounds great.
It's okay, neither do I.
That's alright. I seem to be the only kobold in this entire damn city, so that's unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
That is a lie, my fellow small dragon friend. I have seen others of your kind. Some are even enlisted in my master's school.
Oh.
They are of a yellow variety, as well as a green variety.
Tan
See?
and green scales. I've never actually interacted with any of those before. I've only interacted with red scales.
See, wasn't that helpful? Now we know more about the town.
Would you like to see the final statue?
Very well.
It is my favorite statue, even though I am not allowed to have favorites. I am just supposed to say that. And
Fair
she
enough.
leads you forward.
But that's just me.
But that's just a theory.
This statue was procured by my master and maker, Artemis. And as you guys turn the corner, you see, just like this sort of female figure, you see another construct. It's made completely out of this beautiful, beautiful white marble. And it's currently holding a hand to its chest and raising other hand up to the sky. And framing around it is like, you ever see like a memorial where it's kind of like a large, like flat piece of rock with like names engraved into it? It's like this kind of thing that spins around it.
like the not the Lincoln Memorial, but the fucking the Vietnam Memorial.
Something like that, yeah. Just like that, there is something kind of coming from the back of this construct, coming around it in this very intricate form of different like jagged rocks. And this construct looks very regal. And the female construct who's giving you the tour, number 67, she turns to you and goes, "This is construct number 1, made by my master Artemis. He died when trying to save the humans from the fire giants during a recent war as they took over the lower villages. This was made to honor him, as he was the first construct to show signs of free will. His name he chose for himself of Might Crank."
Might Crank, eh?
Oh, good. Now we got Terminators.
Might Crank.
I'm sorry, when I heard that the fire giants took over the lower levels, I just heard Jäger.
This statue was made to commemorate his sacrifice and also for us to honor him. It is said he is the first construct to hear the pure words of Oriara.
Who's Oriara?
Who that?
Oriara is the goddess of clockwork.
Oh.
What?
From her was born constructs, clocks, jewelry, and any craft that is not architecture, smithing, or that of art or music. She was born of the god of beauty, as well as the god of architecture and structure and weapons.
Is Mike Crank still activated?
Mike Crank died during the fight against the fire giants. Thus the statue was made in his honor. No parts of him were found, only remains, including the main runic components that tied together his very being. He is dead.
So let me get this. So let me get this straight. Well, I'm speaking this in a completely hypothetical situation. If, say, your body was meant to be disassembled or deactivated, holding your runes could just transport you over to another body?
We are unsure of this. It seems like you, when we are gone, we are gone. And some wonder if we have what is known as a soul. I do not know what that is. I hope I do have one, though.
Huh, so death is still retained even if the glyphs die. That's weird.
Indeed. My master Artemis wanted to create life, and in order to create perfect life, there also must be death.
Well, that's a good contingency anyway. Alright, fair enough.
It was part of his theorem, which I have perfectly memorized, as is part of my runic engravings. Thank you so much for being a part of this tour. Please, have a souvenir. And she reaches behind her, and there's like a little wooden compartment on her back, and it clicks open, and she reaches in and she pulls out 4 quills with the engravement of the statues of the Mid-Arcana district on it, and she hands each of you one.
Hey, alright.
Please tell your friends about the statues. I love giving tours. It's the only thing I can do.
God damn.
So depressing. I don't know what to say.
Alright, well, no, Task just fucking gives a salute and walks on his way. Thank you for the tour.
Thank you very much for the tour. It was very enlightening.
Thank you. I am glad I have provided an adequate service. Please, if you are happy with me, tell Artemis.
I will do.
Okay. And she
Have
just
a nice day,
like
robot lady.
she just ka-chunk, 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 walks back to that same cobblestone platform that she started at and just stands there, arms right down to her side, staring blankly forward.
That's actually very, like, this is in character, by the way. Task just, like, looks back and looks to the rest of everyone else. That's actually that's a very uncommon thing to see. Someone creating a golem, but then also having the contingency of putting death upon them so they don't overtake their jobs.
Yes. pretty crazy that the wood and stone walks like people. Borky doesn't get it. Borky don't get it at all. So like I did.
Tass looks to panic at Greckles like, could you please help me out here, and thinking I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy. It does make sense, but it's also very worrisome that they have free will.
But don't.
From what she said, it seemed like only one of them had free will, at least that we know of.
If there's one, there's sure to be another.
The question is, are they going to use that free will benevolently or
Well,
otherwise?
I would think if there's a bunch of creatures in this town that don't have free will, but some somehow do, I would think you'd want to keep that hidden because that might be worrisome to most everyone else.
Evidently not. Apparently it is part of that construct's programming to let us know that this might crank did indeed have free will.
Well, let's hope the rest, whoever do have free will, just end up like this mic crank.
Well, if there ever is something that happens that is very, very bad caused by them, we know they can die.
As you guys are talking and walking, eventually you find yourself at the steps of a giant, what looks like a giant magical university. There are currently steps leading in, and the contract, once again, for all of you now, is now vroom, vroom, glowing, indicating that you are at your location.
All right, let's head inside.
Okay, real fast, out of character. So we're going to a magical university. What is this? A crossover episode?
Not what you think.
I know.
More like a museum, if I had to be more accurate.
Hello, I'm
but
your new homeroom teacher, Borky.
I'm gonna teach you punch magic.
Yeah, I cast fist.
You guys make your way up the stairs. Oh, do I have my music playing? Okay, good. You guys make your...
Why does everyone keep saying I'm quiet? It's a silly question.
You're not quiet.
You're not quiet.
You're not
no.
quiet, buddy.
I just don't understand why people keep saying I am.
Because you were a little bit far away from the mic when you said that, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
No.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're very quiet.
As you guys make your way inside, there's large oaken doors, and you push them open with and once again, you're met with a large sort of foyer area, and you see more constructs currently cleaning. Others are arranging paintings on the wall, making sure that they're fixed. Some are, mopping floors, doing that sort of thing. And as you walk in, you see a tall, lithe, older human gentleman with a long white beard, bald head, and there's something perched on his shoulder, and he's currently talking to a robed individual. And what you recognize about this robed individual talking to this older looking man, he's actually wearing the exact same robes that Willow wears.
Oh boy.
He's an elven man, and he kind of nods. He goes, "Of course, Artemis." And then he clack, 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 clack off into the distance. And Artemis stops, and he turns. He says, "Ah, you must be my 12 o'clock. It is a pleasure to meet you."
Hi, nice to meet you as well.
Hello.
Greetings.
Is it weird to
As-
see them all doing that? Just have them all around cleaning and shit? It's a little bit weird, right?
To most common folk, it seems rather odd, but I think they are quite admirable. My work. And he raises a hand and points to the constructs. Do not be concerned. They won't do anything to you. They cannot hurt that which has made them. So they will not hurt you, and they will complete their jobs as was intended upon their creation.
Okay.
As this man is talking to you, you notice on his shoulder is this very weird-looking creature. It looks like a mixture between a koala, a bat, a dragon, and like a few other pieces. It kind of looks like Stitch almost, like from Lilo and Stitch a bit. And it's got these like pointed teeth. And it's currently staring at you with these big, wide eyes.
Task stares back.
Anybody who wants to roll a knowledge arcana.
That is not my bowl. Go for it.
I'm going to see if I can do it.
Hello.
Gaijin knows what it is. I'm not even going to bother.
Gaijin, you've seen documents depicting how to make these, actually. You once actually stumbled across a book that gives very clear details how to do it. It's a homunculus. It is a small companion that can be created by a wizard or a sorcerer if they have the right components to do so. They are hard to make, but they do exist.
Gotcha.
Well, come on in. I don't want to keep you, and I have students I must attend to. Follow me.
Go ahead.
Welcome to our academy. We're happy to take in anyone in any kind if you're interested in the pursuit of magic. With a low fee of 7,000 gold pieces, you can come in and take a few of our courses if you would like to.
Ugh, low fee.
Something that might actually pique my interest down the road, but not for right now.
Of course. Investments. It's expensive, I understand. This way. I heard that you have an item that you want identified. Is that correct?
Indeed. Taz pulls out the cabbage. Now I understand what you're thinking, that this seems a little trite, but watch this. Lettuce removes his hand.
He strokes his very long beard. He drags his hands all the way from his chin, all the way to the tip that's like past his chest. How very fascinating.
Yeah, it's even weirder that it only stops moving when we say lettuce, even though it's a cabbage.
Well,
Yes,
apart from that... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There is something else you should know about this. Yesterday we tried to have it identified by let's call her a trainee, acolyte wizard.
A lesser wizard, of course.
Whatever. So when she tried to identify it, there was a pretty volatile reaction. So just be aware of that.
I see that we're dealing with wild magic then. I've dealt with that in the past. Why, the carrot was something awful. And he laughs.
Well,
You mean there was something else of the same degree like this?
a carrot?
Oh, it certainly wasn't immovable as this one is, but it was a carrot, yes, and it was magical, and it would shoot lasers if you pulled off one of the stems.
I think it's also wise that we should tell you that when we found this off of someone with a so we found this off the body of someone with robes who was we're going to assume attacked and taken into a den of a two-headed wolf-like creature.
Do you still have the laser carrot, and how much?
I believe it was called a devil dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friendly orc there. I'm afraid that no items in this area are sold or given away. They are studied, though they can be identified and returned to their proper owners upon completion of such identifications. Thank you very much, though, for your warning. Follow me. And he leads you into a corridor, and he says, please be mindful. The students are currently studying, and I don't wish for them to be disturbed during their lesson. And you guys walk through what appears to be kind of a large, almost cafeteria-esque kind of area, but there's like a gym-sized room, and all these desks, rows and rows of these large oaken desks, are in the room. And you see now a completely bald human man with these small spectacles, currently giving a lecture on a blackboard, and he's currently pointing out what appears to be parts of dragons and whatnot. And he's explaining what they do. And I want everybody to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna. I don't know if I can ask this question.
Then message me on Discord.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I need a roll though, right? Perception, right?
Perception.
Perception. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Just everyone, calm down.
Right next to wisdom, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Borky and Panic, as you guys are silently walking by, the drolling of the instructor kind of going through, it's very calm. You see over someone's head a little hand waving, and you see Willow currently sitting in her desk waving at you.
Aww.
Kind of like, hi, I'm here. And then the instructor goes, Willow, and she goes back to writing as you guys make your way past. This is where she goes to school.
Right.
That's cool.
I sent you the message, and it is time sensitive.
Oh, is it time sensitive? Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to move on too far here. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. That's if if you don't do it, you don't do it. We can't go back. All right.
Okay.
So you are led basically into what could only be described as an archive room. There are large drawers of various items, are partially clear. You can kind of see through, and you can see the silhouette of items. You see weapons and swords, and you see bells and wands.
Can Borky look to see like the coolest, biggest weapon is? Borky wants to look at it.
You can see probably the biggest weapon is a warhammer, currently in a very large drawer, but you can only like see the silhouette of it, and you can see it's got spikes and stuff on it. Ooh. And Artemis walks at a steady pace for a very old man, and his homunculus, as he's walking forward, is always staring at you guys. It's like on his shoulder, staring at you with these big, wide owl eyes.
Okay. Yay. Sorry. Yay.
Curious if they have anything from my neck of the woods.
You could ask him.
I was just trying to make general observations to see if there was anything present.
You actually see, as you're walking by, on one of the kind of opaque glass drawers, you actually see a shelf above, and you actually see a magical item that's actually fairly common from where you are, called a wind fan. It is a magical item that when you use the fan, it actually do a gust of wind, a very strong gust of wind.
Ooh. Actually, I have a question I want to ask Artemis.
Same here.
Artemis walks up to what looks like a desk, and you currently see another student, looks like, but only in like better robes. And he's currently writing down in a ledger. He goes, hello, Artemis. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And he turns and he walks away. And Artemis sets the cabbage down on the table and pulls out a slip of paper and kind of jots down some things. And he goes, well, you've given me most of the details that I need to look at this item. This is an opportunity, and Abacus is an excellent friend of mine. You look as though you have perhaps some questions of the arcane nature.
Maybe we should identify this cabbage before we get into too much detail of all these other questions.
He waves his hand. I'm afraid you'll have to pick it up next morning. In fact, I'm going to need your contracts, actually.
All right, give it to him.
Pass them over.
You're on a waiting list, I'm afraid. Many people look for my services, as they are quite well-renowned. And he takes your contracts and he writes on them. Yep.
Speaking of the arcane, I know that the township isn't really 100% with the nature of other races coming into the town. How do mages feel about the occupation of other races from outside of the town?
Oh, well, my particular institute is very open to such races. Why, what magic would be useful for a human could be different to that of a gnoll, or perhaps that of a goblin could be unique, or perhaps the same as that of an elf. I think in truth that magic and the pursuit of such magic can actually bring us together.
All right.
Speaking of bringing together, where did you procure that wind fan?
I got it from a very peculiar being, actually. When I was quite young, I was about 20 back in the day, I met this Tengu, actually quite like yourself. Peacock, though, I believe. It was a gift for some help. I can't quite recall. I was traveling in uncharted territory. Rather interesting. I was looking into some magical anomalies there, and I happened upon them.
Artemis,
Sorry, go on.
Borky, shut it. Sorry. Artemis, if you can ever tell me where you were and where you found that particular character, please let me know ASAP.
Very well. He kind of looks at you like, okay. Like,
Greckles is actually going to leave the room, like, really distressed in thought.
You need an escort, sir. You cannot leave.
Oh, I'll go with him. I don't like magic. It's really picky. And since I can't...
No, you both need an escort.
Since I can't have anything here, I have no interest here.
Well, I'm afraid you must remain here with me, or else I will have to call the guards to escort you out.
In that case...
As is part of the contract.
In that case, Greckles is gonna kind of be in a corner area, just like way deep in thought.
Borky stands right beside him. I don't trust magic whatsoever.
He just ignores you completely.
I'm glad that you agree.
Well, I will have your cabbage done as soon as possible.
Thank you. It's the only reason I bring up the occupation of other races is because actually, has that fellow student over there, he points over to Willow, has she told you of an encounter with a bandit she had?
A bandit? Oh, Miss Willow. She's rather intriguing, very passionate. You can see there's kind of like a little bit of like ugh to his face. She wants to make potions, of course. That's most wizards do.
Money.
I mean, there's money in potions, of course. Of course, there's money in constructs as well.
Borky just rubbing his fingers together.
Miss Willow mentioned that she had an altercation upon her application, and she did actually take an additional course as for self-protection, magic, missile, firebolt, those sorts of spells. It's quite necessary when traveling these days, especially for one so young, and, you know.
Are you aware of what's currently happened last night?
Oh, the murder! Yes, I heard just this morning. Another one. I'm rather concerned about it, but, I'm sure the guard will do their job and find the murderer post-haste.
Of course, but I just fear that those within the arcane community are the most targeted so far in what we've seen connected.
Oh, I'm not all that concerned. I have my constructs to keep me safe, and I'm a very powerful mage.
Very well. Just wanted to make sure that not every. I'm certain you are very capable of protecting yourself. You seem the type to. Just unfortunately, there are those like Miss Willow, and there might be others who are far less educated in magic that might be of higher concern. The civs and whatnot.
Oh yes, I heard it was that pathetic hack Dolmar was the first to go, and it's probably foul and immoral to say, but good riddance. But I heard there was a sailor, and that's a rather shame. And as well as a researcher this morning, one of who worked on arcane, but not a practitioner of arcane. One which worked in clockwork, such as I did. I actually would visit that institution quite a bit upon my studying of constructs and how to create the perfect one.
If you don't mind me asking, why do you have such ire for your other competitor, I might say?
Off! Me and him actually used to be partners, if you can believe it. Anyway, we both had the same goal. We wanted to create life. Very simple, very ambitious. We started first with what was available to us, and of course, wanted to avoid the most illegal of means, that being which a Necrecta would have touched. Necrecta being the god of undead, for you who do not know. Anyway, we pursued many different venues, and Dolmer had ideas, and I had ideas. And then I went on a trip, and upon this trip, I came and had an epiphany. And I came back, and I made my first construct, as I'm sure you saw the beautiful statue out in the garden of Might Crank, also known as Construct Number 1. My finest work. Anyway, Dolmer believed I'd stolen the idea, which was ridiculous. Of course, him being jealous, I'm sure he thought I stole it from him, but that man could not find a rune to get him out of a paper box.
What an asshole! Oh my god.
Yeah.
This guy. Holy shit.
Does anyone still uphold? I assume this man had other practitioners in his employment, or did he purely work solo?
Oh, Dolmer hated everyone. The fact that he worked with me was a miracle, at least. No, he had no students. In fact, no institution of his own. Just a sad little vault of a house that he resided in, hiding away his little useless secrets.
Okay, fair enough.
He did speak of a friend, but to me, that's the biggest lie of them all. Who would find a friend in him? Bitter old man.
Well, if you could humor me, what was this friend of his?
He never mentioned them by name, though, but mentioned that he would consult them occasionally.
Okay, fair enough. I apologize if these questions are probing. I just would like to since we are under employment I'd like to at least get a little bit more of a layout of what's going on in case we were to pick up a contract to find this murder.
Oh, of course. I mean, if you want me to talk about the truth about Dolmer, by all means, I could go on all day. And he looks at, he pulls back his sleeve, and he's got this clockwork watch branded with chains, and he actually looks at it. It's a very neat contraption. You've never seen such a thing before. And he looks at it and he goes, oh, I'd love to talk on, but I'm afraid I actually have my class coming up, so I'm going to have to escort you out. Come by first thing next morning, as soon as you can, please. I have actually an exam I must oversee. The woman you mentioned, Miss Willow, is actually attending such an exam, so hopefully she's studied enough.
When might she be done with that exam?
Well, the exam is supposed to be 5 hours long. No breaks.
Yikes.
So probably sometime in the afternoon, perhaps.
That's long.
Understood.
Jeez.
Okay.
Anyway, follow me, and he leads you back out.
Did you say the afternoon? What time is it?
Still
That's
the same
actually a
time.
good question.
It is actually, it's actually 11:30, actually, exactly.
Oh my
And he
God!
holds the watch proudly.
I can't believe I forgot to do it. Forgot to do my morning call.
Oh,
Not in
Borky,
here. Not,
please.
Borky, not
So
in here.
what?
Not in here. Not in here. You see, Taurus, push him out. Push him out. Push him out.
What-
Push him
what?
out.
I got 30 minutes.
Let's
The
do it
walk
outside.
outside is not that long.
Outside, Borky.
You can wait till we get outside.
Okay.
You guys all rush Borky out the door and through the classroom, and as you guys are
I'm
kind of
gonna-
chirping, a bunch of the
I'm gonna do
students
it.
kind of turn and look.
I just imagine the shot of just like you see this giant glass hallway, and there's these three people just carrying down like an orc. And he's just like, wait, no, I'm gonna do it. They're like, no, don't do it.
Just holding his breath, his face is turning red. Trying
Willow
not to.
leans. You see Willow lean back in her seat, and you actually notice she's got a few bandages on her forehead from the wounds that she had, and she's kind of leaning back and looking. And then once again, the instructor's like, "Everyone, pay attention!" And she's like, "Oh yes, of course." Eventually, Artemis leads you to the foyer, and he turns to two consort. He goes, "Please escort them down the stairs and to the exit, if you wouldn't mind." And the two constructs just drop what they're doing. One of them just drops a broom, and it just onto the ground. And they walk next to you.
Oh, we got
And Artemis gives one final wave and says, "See you tomorrow."
Aye, thank you for your time.
And you hear him walk down into the lecture hall. The two constructs frame you and stare at you, empty-eyed.
Okay, well, let's get outside then.
All right, you guys are led outside, the constructs matching your steps perfectly, almost kind of creepily. And they lead you all the way down the stairs. And as you reach the end where the cobblestone path meets these fine marble stairs, you notice a few students now are kind of like making their way up, and some are actually just kind of chatting outside. The constructs stop. They both turn and do the same thing that female construct did, and do like a very formal bow. And one goes, "If you liked our services, please give word to Artemis." And they both up the stairs.
Okay, now that they're gone, and hopefully no one else is around in shot, no one found that strange, right?
Oh, please. That was incredibly eerie.
Yeah,
A wizard who creates life that has an axe to grind, and a bunch of wizards and people who are into the arcane are getting offed? That seems quite coincidental.
Yeah, on top of that, he likes magic. And that stuff's crazy. And also, it's time to get Orky.
I'm gonna hide.
It's time to get Borky.
Panic's walking away.
Here we go.
Are you done?
You hear as one of the windows of the academy opens up, and you hear a guy go, "Hey!
Shut up!
Hey, you!
Yo, what's up?
Shut up!"
Hey, you shut up.
All right, that leaves you guys in the Middle Arcana district. You have no access to other buildings. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I do want to make it a point to do that one thing, Monty, that we talked about before this got started. I don't want to take
What?
up a lot of time. With the identification, see if those goggles are properly identified by now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
But like, just streamline it.
That's leading down. You guys, I assume you guys leave the mid district at this point.
Yeah, the only thing I would want to do outside of this is take whatever pieces I found off the monsters and see if I can make stuff out of them. So I guess I'm going to the crafting district.
Okay, I'm gonna say, just for the sake of sequencing, you guys lead out towards the archway of the middle magic district, and you once again see construct number 67 standing, like just standing and waiting. Hasn't moved. There's a bird perched on her shoulder, like just completely still.
Greckles, get down from there.
Har, small wizard.
You guys make your way out through the archway, and you see Elena's husband at this point. And he kind of gives you a wave, and he's got a bowl on his stall of this beautiful aromatic soup and like noodles, and he's currently eating it, and it looks delicious. And he gives you a wink, Borky, and he points down. He points northward.
Guys, you
to where
want to
you
go
guys.
guys, you want to go for lunch and talk about this?
If I can find something suitable.
We actually haven't eaten. That might be a wise idea.
So you guys go past the checkpoint and you make your way down. There are currently a whole bunch of different stalls serving food. There's one stall that it's just basically like boiling these tiny little crabs and taking a giant cleaver and hacking them in half and just handing them over to people. You see some Kenku, actually. One's a rooster Kenku, and the other one's actually a crow Kenku, and they're currently making what looks like fried rice, currently in a giant wok, and they're cutting up vegetables and throwing it in and then tossing the wok, and people are, ooh, oh. You see a couple of halflings currently manning a stall where they're basically, they have, the one halfling is casting ice magic, and then the other halfling is coming over and shaving it and then putting like some, what looks like some sort of sweet like caramel on top of it and handing it out to a bunch of little kids who are like giggling and laughing and running around with it. You see the most busy stall is the elven stall. There are two elves currently, completely refined, wearing these aprons, pulling noodles with their hands, just like pulling and making more and more noodles. So like you can tell that they are experienced at this. And you can smell the bubbling of broth and the cutting of fresh vegetables, fish being gutted and put on a fryer, squid being grilled on a charcoal grill. There's all kinds of different foods going on. Yeah. And as you guys are standing there looking at all the foods, drool kind of oozing from the corner of your mouth, your stomach rumbling, you hear a scream from the archway of the middle magic district, and you hear a boom, boom, boom of legs. And as you hear the moving of legs, you see a large creature rampaging through, knocking over crates and barrels.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What kind of creature? What the fuck?
It looks like an owl.
Oh, motherfucker.
You see a large bear-like creature running. It has chains on its neck, currently loose and dangling, and clink, 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 clink on the ground. You see a halfling chasing after, like, no. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my fucking Christ, no,
Are you
Monty.
making us fight an owl bear?
Why?
Love you.
Oh god, I'm
What the
going last.
fuck?
Holy shit. Borky was about to. Can Borky be almost about to get noodles, and then it gets knocked out of his hands as he's just finally.
I don't think you understand, Taka.
No, we're kind of bone, Taka.
This is bad. This is fucking terrible.
Where's initiative?
I gotta roll 2 initiative. I gotta turn on my light. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Can we? Okay, so like real fast, guys. Is this bad creature? I don't.
Yes!
It's an owl bear.
He doesn't know, Zito.
I have to grab. All right, so we have 22 for task. We have Gaijin.
Yeah, big old 5 for me.
Hey, Monty, quick question. Do I gain control of Tarisk, or is that still on your end?
That's still on my end.
Okay.
You have to use your bonus action to command him still.
Okay, fair enough.
So like, all right, so something's being let loose.
Do I don't fucking care what it is. It's an owl bear. It's bad.
All right, and I have to roll 2 initiatives, one for the owl bear. And it got a Wow, that's pretty rubbish. But it beats out you guys.
I'm about to say, can't not fail me.
And then I have to.
I got a 4, dude. I don't know what you're complaining about.
I critically failed. I automatically go last.
Oh. Oh, you got a nat. You got a nat 1.
I got a nat 1, buddy.
That shit caught you by surprise.
Well, dude, I was having beautiful thoughts of home.
Yeah, he was kind of looking wistfully as you guys were suddenly besieged.
Quick question
So
is-
all I can imagine is just the thing coming down the street since Task got the highest roll. Oh shit!
real fast. I noticed there's an NPC with a red dot on the corner. Is that something that we should make note of?
No.
Just
That's
another
Panic.
Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of people fighting this thing.
And today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Oh, you guys gotta understand, this is the first little hint of character development I've had this entire time.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
So it's completely logical that I would completely fail at observing what's going on.
All right,
Greckles, wake the fuck up!
Task. It is now your turn.
What?
This owlbear is ravaged. It's freaking out. I want you to notice. I want you to actually roll a perception check because you're the first person in this round to see if you notice something.
No, I do not.
Nope, you don't.
Nope. Not at all.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, you have me confused with someone who's actually going to investigate the fact that there's a fucking owlbear careening at him down the street. Fucking pull that arrow out. Let's go. Tarisk, fucking, like, free action. Tarisk, flank it. Don't attack directly.
Tarisk nods knowingly.
Fucking, let's go.
Good bird.
Fire at this motherfucker.
Nice.
Nice, that hits. 6
Double
damage.
nice.
Okay. You let loose an arrow. The screams of the people around you now. Many people with children are picking them up and running. Other people are like hiding behind the stalls. What warriors are there are trying to pull out their weapons. They have food in their hands. They're pull out their weapons. Tarisk has a movement speed of 40.
That's a fast lizard.
He's bipedal, so he's gonna go over there.
Is it wrong that I kind of imagine him having Gary's meow from SpongeBob?
Meow.
You see now a armored individual who is getting food. Was actually buying a couple of those little crabs. Puts them back on the table now and pulls out a mace and actually runs over and grabs this person by the shoulder and yells, "Get out of here!" And then is going to cast a spell.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. We got an assist. We have a helper. This is good.
We're gonna need it. We are gonna fucking need it.
Guiding Bolt. They are going to Guiding Bolt the owlbear.
Can we click on the spell to see what it is? Or...
fucking
Oh my god.
That the other one's the crit. This is 16. Only 16.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
Wow.
You guys now have advantage on the attack.
Oh wow.
Yo.
You watch as this armored character grabs a holy symbol at their chest and raises their mace and points it to the owlbear. And then they turn to you, seeing you taking the shot task, and yells, "You hold it back! We must ensure they get out safely!"
Nod.
I just want to make sure I'm reading the spell right. I have not done a cleric before.
This dude.
Yeah, it has advantage.
This dude just wanted his crabs. Can the crab thing be called the Krabby Shack? That's for me.
Okay, it's called the Krabby Shack.
Yeah.
Panic, it is now your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Panic is going to unshoulder his guitar, and he's going to move. Let's see. Let's say I move here.
Okay.
And he's going to start playing on his guitar. He's going to go, and he's going to cast Sleep.
Okay.
Oh.
That'd be nice if it worked. Please.
Please work.
Oh!
29. Effect. Oh shit! What does sleep do again? Sorry, I gotta look at your
Let
character
me
sheet.
I'm gonna go out on the limb there and say puts the thing to sleep.
This spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of the creature this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of point of you choose. Creatures within 20 feet of a point of you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature is affected by the spell falls in unconscious until the spell ends.
So it has to beat out its hit dice. So what you rolled, to my knowledge, I should have read this spell. I'm sorry. The 29 has to beat its current hit points, correct?
It needs to roll above the hit points of the creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Its current hit points, I assume.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Thank God I got that pot shot in.
Sadly it fails.
Bah!
There's a moment where the owlbear staggers a bit and kind of blinks and shakes. And then it snarls again, hearing all the screams of all the different innocents around it.
Shit.
Oh, well.
Oh shit.
Well, that sucked.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
In that case, is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action?
Gosh, make me pull out all the books today. I forgot you changed your spells. Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, it's a bonus action. You can expire this, a bonus action. It has to be within 60 feet of you. And they gain a inspiration dice. A d6 would be equivalent for your level.
Okay, well then, cue the, gonna nix the sleepy time music. I'm gonna look at Borky, and,
Borky looks right at Panic. Their eyes lock.
He starts nodding his head and he goes.
Borky's head bobs. Borky's head bobs with it.
All right, Borky, you gain an inspiration dice. Now, Curtis, basically what this means is, say if you use an attack and you miss, you can roll an additional d6 and add that on top of your 2 attack roll.
Fucking awesome.
Which is pretty good, yeah.
And if I hit, can I use that and add that to the damage too, or is it only for hitting?
No, it's just for hitting.
All right. Okay.
Okay, the owlbear, seeing the weakest person in front of it, goes for the halfling man that the cleric is attempting to kind of push out of the way. But they're not fast enough, and that definitely hits. And they're going to do a claw attack on him. 2d8.
Taka, you're gonna learn right now why this thing is so scary.
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as the owlbear takes a giant claw, and you see a spray of blood erupt across the cobblestone as it slashes the halfling. He staggers backwards, clutching his chest, as the owlbear rears up, beak open, and goes down for a beak attack.
Oh fuck!
Oh, no! This man's dead. He's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Nope. The owlbear rolled a 2 and misses. The man ducks backwards, but he stumbles on one knee, clutching his now oozing wound.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, I know what Taurus is going to do.
All right, Borky, it is now your turn.
Borky, all Borky was thinking about the entire time he was in the Magic District, all Borky was thinking about was these goddamn elven noodles. It's all he could think about. The idea of the noodles, the delicious noodles. Borky waited in line for those noodles. They were about to hand him a bowl of these delicious noodles. Borky paid extra because he wanted extra noodles. And then this fucking owlbear. It fell. Its massive steps knocked it out of Borky's hand. All Borky wanted was the food. Borky goes into a rage.
Alrighty.
What a good time to go into rage, because you're going to fucking need it.
So Borky goes into his mighty rage. Hold on, just check my abilities here. Now I got some new abilities here at rank 2, correct? Now what were those again? Just from top of my
You
memory?
have savage attacks, or no, frenzied attacks?
Reckless
I can't
attack.
remember the name. Reckless attack, that's it. And you also have danger sense, but I mean, obviously the danger is very well
Danger's
sensitive.
right here. Guys, I don't know this, but I think my spider sense is tingling.
All right, here we go. All right, here. So reckless attack, pre-roll declaration, advantage to attack rolls. Enemy.
You already have advantage because of Guiding Bolt, though.
So
the cleric casts Guiding Bolt. You can't have double advantage, really.
All right. Well, Borky rages and charges, pulls out his two-handed action, charges right at the owlbear, flanking it.
You're not actually flanking.
Okay, flanking.
Yeah, the NPC's not attacking. If Taurus was right next to it.
Okay.
You can't go that far.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Borky, so I'm gonna go for a rage and with inspiration. So I'm gonna go for a hit. Is that cool?
Just roll a hit then. Yeah.
So I swing the great axe.
Swing that great axe.
All right. I can't seem to click it on my thing here.
Are you clicking the right thing? Are you under equipment or attacks?
I was under item names. Sorry.
Yeah.
Borky goes for the great axe swing.
Okay, that hits.
And Borky goes, and then... Oh!
Nice!
Nice. Very nice.
Nice. You cleave into the owlbear. An eruption of feathers and blood spray, almost like there's a spray of blood on one side, there's a spray of blood on the other. The owlbear lets out this horrible howling noise, like a screeching of a bird, and yet the roar of a bear. And it buckles on its claws, and they dig deep into the cobblestone, kicking up some of the rocks. And it turns to you with these beady little bird eyes and snarls.
Borky snarls right back. If I don't get to eat, you don't get to eat.
Do you do anything else? You used your bonus action and your movement, so your turn's done. Yeah. Greckles, it is now your turn.
Can I make that dash with
bonus action?
Feet? Well, no, it's like can I reach that though? Oh, because I wanna get. I assume this is a stall.
Yeah, it's like a stall, but it's like an open one. There's no counter to it. It's just like an open fruit stall.
Okay. Let me see here. Where's my little? I'm gonna free action dash. Here.
Just gonna double check that. Sorry, I just want to be sure. I'm learning this one step at a time, so
You're
I'm
fine.
learning mechanics as they go. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Level 2. Cunning action. Yeah.
Someone said bird bird. Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yo, when we kill this thing, I want pieces of it.
I want to wear it. I want to wear it as armor.
Yep, you can. You're good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. And since I have advantage, I get sneak attack.
I don't think because you have advantage, but you do have Borky flanking there, so you would actually the owlbear's engaged with Borky. Its attention is completely on Borky, so you do get sneak attack because of that. But you do have advantage on the attack. Nice. That hits. Oh, I forgot to add the +2 because of Borky's rage. 1 second.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, +2 damage.
I added it. I just added it's +2. Yeah.
Okay, so here's dart damage, and then I need to do a d6 for sneak
damage.
attack.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's 10 damage. Not bad.
And then, so is there no cover at all in the stall? It's just completely open.
It's pretty open. I mean, there's like a pile of watermelons you could hide behind.
Put me with those watermelons.
Well, you're not even close. With your dash action,
That was a free action, so.
Oh yeah, you do have movement. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got my movement. I just don't know where the watermelons.
Yeah.
No, I know I can't stealth, but I want to get by the watermelon so I can stealth.
Right, I will draw a sweet purple watermelon for you to hide.
Sweet, dude. I love me some purple. I love me some
big
purple
ass
melons.
watermelon. Fuck me.
That's a Greckles-sized watermelon.
Right, I'd eat it.
Okay, Task. It is now your turn.
Task will scream to Taurus, "Get the injured out of here."
Taurus, you blow the whistle, and Taurus once again bows knowingly.
All right, take a pot shot at this fucking owl. Go for the eyes!
Go for the eyes!
The eyes, Houdini! Go for the eyes! Where's me character list? Here we go. And... Baboo.
Nice.
Nice.
Roll the hit?
Jeez.
Or roll damage, sorry.
Fucking nice.
Okay, pretty good. Another arrow stunk in the other shoulder of the owlbear. It buckles again, shaking off, currently fully engaged with Borky, its eyes set on the orc currently screaming in its face. Tarisk
I just imagine...
goes over.
Sorry, one sec. I just imagine the owlbear just going... "Rah!" Borky going... "Rah!" Like the mummy, like the first mummy movie style.
I'm seeing it as a back and forth, kind of like the first wrap up of the DBZA season, just back and forth.
Has Goku really become a Super Saiyan?
As Tarisk is actually, the person in front of Tarisk is currently actually conscious. Tarisk grabs the person, kind of like picking up a puppy, and then actually just rears back his long dragon-like neck and throws them over
God.
lightly, putting himself between.
It's a loving toss.
It's a loving toss. He's not hurt. It's just like a get out of here.
Good. That's good. I want him to be the wall between this. Get the guy out of here.
The guy stumbles and clutches his wounds and tries to stagger to his feet. The armored individual now turns over to the person who's hobbling away and is going to cast, I think they can cast one more spell. That's what they have. Yes, they can cast many more spells. They're going to cast a Cure Wounds on them. So I'll just roll that myself.
Is that still a touch spell, or can that be done at ranged?
Wait. Oh, no, you're right. It is a touch spell. Whoops, I'm thinking of Healing Word. That's fine. They can move.
Yeah, healing Word is the Cure Light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just 5th ed is still pretty foreign to me and changes.
Yeah,
so.
me too. You watch as the cleric once again grabs the holy symbol, places their hand on the halfling, now cowering behind your giant dragon, which is now baring its teeth and snarling at the owlbear. And you see a few of the wounds kind of fill in and stop bleeding quite as profusely. Not a perfect fix, but very much feigning off death as much as it can.
Good.
Panic, it is now your turn.
All right. I guess I'll reposition myself again.
Okay.
Let's say here. And he's going to point to the owlbear and say, "You called this a rampage? I've seen children more volatile than you." Vicious mockery.
Oh boy.
I wonder if an owlbear would be smart enough to know that.
It doesn't have to understand me.
Oh, I know. I'm just curious.
It knows I'm making fun of it.
Knows.
It passes its will save, I'm afraid. But it does take some damage. It it's got its claws dug into the cobblestone, and then it kind of loosens its grip and stares at you, kind of like, what? I mean, I think I'm doing a good job. And that's like, I'm gonna turns back to Borky, kind of after being distracted.
Hey, by the way, Monty, I'm gonna add this in my stats. I forgot to add the +2 because I now take archery as my fighting style.
Right, you do.
Yeah. So going forward, it's so fine we hit though, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna add that. So when next time when it's like, why do you have a +2? That's why.
Okay.
Then he's going to turn to Greckles. He's going to string up his guitar again. He's going to say, "Bluebird sneaks by, Greckles the Kenku, unseen by the naked eye, Greckles the Kenku."
Greckles
feeling good.
the Kenku.
I'm feeling
Greckles the Kenku.
Bardic inspiration.
There
Nice.
you go. Take a D6 of inspiration.
Nice.
I know you have those limited. You can only use those for a certain amount per day.
I can only use 5 a day, and I've
Yeah,
used
your
2.
charisma modifier. Alrighty, that ends your turn there, Panic.
Yep.
The owlbear stares at you, is now currently glaring at Borky, having its feelings kind of hurt, but not really.
Yeah, come on.
It stares towards you, Borky.
Yay.
It's going to start with a bite. It's going to start with its beak. It rears down. Does a 17 hit you?
Does a 17 hit me? Did my stats at all change?
Your armor class.
Armor
It's
class?
your damage. You have damage reduction now. Your armor class is still the same.
Yeah.
It is armor class 15 technically.
Yeah.
So it
you
is.
get-
Yeah. It does hit. Where's my...
It's half damage for rage.
Yeah, depending on the damage type. This is piercing,
Right.
so it would be halved. You take 6 points of piercing damage, drop down to 3.
All right. Whew, okay.
And then it rears back after biting into your shoulder. It kind of shakes you like a dog with a toy. It rears back. A spray of your blood kind of oozes from its beak. And then it rears up a claw and swings it down at you.
Oh dear.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Whew, that's a 2 and a 3. That's a 5. That's 10. You take 10 points of slashing damage, cut in half down back to 5.
So 20.
That's still not bad.
That's you got away pretty good
Yeah.
at that.
Borky's a tough orky, okay?
I wanna give
Borky's
you...
a tough orky, but also Borky is fucking glad that the owlbear rolled low.
Also, the owlbear rolled a 1 on its first attack, so...
Oh.
I'll take it.
This is why we are afraid of owlbears.
I'll take it. Yeah, they're not that tough.
Okay, Borky, it's now your turn. You've been clawed and bitten by a large bird bear.
Okay, this is just not an actual attack, but Borky head bashes it to knock it back, and Borky swings with his axe.
Okay.
Borky swings with his axe again. He ain't done slashing. Wait, reckless
How
attack.
does that inspiration last?
10 minutes, I believe.
Oh God!
So the whole match then, pretty much.
Go, 'cause I'm
Like,
swinging.
yeah.
Borky hits.
Yeah, you do. Roll damage.
7.
That's holy 19 plus. Holy crap.
19
Hot
points of
big
damage.
daffodil.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Shit. Doesn't even matter. 1 second. I'm currently covered in papers and notes at the moment.
Oh,
I look like Willow right now. And
Covered in papers.
Yeah, okay. You guys watch as Orky is like, I want soup, and he brings down his axe, cleaving the owlbear's head right in two.
Yeah.
nice.
And it staggers and slumps, the chains around it rattling. Futunkung. And it lies down, kind of shifting back and forth. It's got a lot of fat to it, being kind of a bear-natured creature.
Okay, Borky just stands there breathing.
Task is now like wide-eyed, mouth agape, looking at the creature they just took down.
Borky turns to Task. No one gets between me and my food.
Borky, do you realize what the fuck we just did?
I don't know, but can I wear it?
We should. That's a trophy. Carve it
No!
now.
You hear a cry, like running after this halfling who is wearing kind of wizard robes. He sees the dead owlbear and he collapses on his knees and grabs his head. And he goes, "Oh no, the hatchling! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no, Artemis is gonna fire me."
Well, that seems like a personal problem.
What a minimalist. It's like your problem.
No,
man.
that is a you problem. That was an owlbear.
It was just a hatchling. I mean, it's okay. I'm sorry.
It nearly killed the person. You needed to have a better handle on it.
Hi.
No, I had it in a cage, chained. It was. Someone let it loose.
Can Borky grab him by his fist? Just grab
Roll an
him.
athletics check.
Roll an athletics. I want to grab this. Athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
He tries to duck out of your grasp, but you grab him by the cuff of his robes and you hold him up.
All right. Look at me arm right now. Look at that man. Look at that man right there. The man who's injured.
Okay.
Look at that bowl of soup right there.
I don't see a bowl of soup, sir.
Exactly.
I don't want to die. I'm sorry. I can't.
You're not
there. I'm sorry. I don't want to die. He starts crying. He's just tears, snot works.
Borky's just holding him up to the crowd.
The crowd does not cheer. They look at each other awkwardly.
So
Greckles
wait,
sheathes
wait,
swords.
let's
Borky puts him down. Go.
let's dial it back. Let's dial it back a little bit. You said this is in a cage, correct?
I know. Don't let he grabs you by like he's like on the ground on his knees. He's like grabbing your pants, like gripping into like the pants. He's like,
Mine?
I don't want to die. Yeah, yours.
Get off of me. You're going to get snot on my pants.
Oh, fuck that. Jesus.
As you guys are having this conversation, 2 guards like walk up. They're running, like full on sprinting, which is hard in heavy armor. The cleric who assisted you is currently still helping the halfling that is still kind of bleeding. They're pulling out bandages and linens and trying to help patch up wounds. And 2 guards run up and they're just like, "What happened here?"
An owlbear got loose.
And he turns to the halfling who's currently like a puddle on the ground, like even lying on his side, just like, "Oh, this is the worst day. I just paid off my new house. This sucks. I'm gonna lose my job." He's like crying and whatever. And they grab the halfling and just like Borky, they gotta shake him. And it's like, "What happened here?" And the guy's like, I packaged up the owlbear for delivery for Artemis's study, and I turned around, and next thing I knew, it was loose. Someone let it loose. I'm sorry." And the guard's like, "Let me see your contract. Let me see your identification." And he starts pulling out papers, and they kind of exchange like details and information.
Here we go.
And
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but through all this though, Task wants a fuck. Oh my god.
you step up to like with a knife to take a piece of the owlbear, and one of the guards stops you and says, "I'm sorry, but this is now evidence. We can't have you tampering with evidence. If this animal was set by a rage..."
There is a fucking twist of anger in Task's face, even if he doesn't look at them. There is fucking legit anger in his face right now as he turns away. Everyone else can visibly see, oh, you just made him so mad.
The guard shakes his head. You hear the other guard talking to this halfling mage, and he's just like, "We're gonna have to take away your license now to go into the mid-district." And the guy's like, no, please. And a few more guards show up and kind of surround, and they start dragging the owlbear corpse actually away, leaving this long streak of blood.
Task turns around and looks to the guards. Hear the man out first for a proper trial and questioning.
Of course, it is the will of Avon to have proper trials, but for now, the license must be revoked. Much less we have another escaped creature like this on our hands.
Well, before we go, I believe it should be, before you take him away, it should be at least asked, who do you think may have done this?
You're asking the halfling or the guard?
Yes, no, the guard, the halfling.
I don't know. The only thing I saw was a snake in the grass. That's what I was looking at, and then that was it.
A snake?
Just a little gardener snake.
It's
rather cute.
Snakes.
Hey.
So odd distraction of all things.
All right, you're coming with us. And the guard grabs the halfling by the shoulder. They put like some cuffs on him, like some manacles on him, and they start pushing him while the other guards are kind of toting this owlbear away.
Task like visibly growls, hissing, and looks away.
Greckles is actually.
Sorry.
Greckles is actually gonna go up to. What was all that about?
I want you guys all to roll perception checks.
Cool.
And Greckles, I'm actually going to give you advantage on this, I think.
Nah, I still didn't get it.
Okay.
Fucking PETA.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Task, as you're huffing away loudly, you swear that you see from around the corner of a building, slinking back into an alleyway, 2 red eyes. With
Run after it. Fuck it. Go after it.
And I'm going with them.
Borky sees them both running off, just grumbles and goes like, "All right, fine," just kind of like punches his wounds in.
As you guys are running, the cleric who's currently still on the ground tending to the person goes, hey, but you guys are gone. You guys run, you turn the corner.
It was Gripples.
Nothing.
I'm kidding.
Nothing. It's Gripples. Oh my god.
Hey, ho, he. Say, ho.
You guys turn into the alleyway, you see bits of brick, a couple shattered barrels, a crate or 2, cobblestone road, nothing. It's dark.
Fuck my rolls. Shit.
You search around, scouring, trying to look through your anger, but nothing. No trace, no footsteps, not even a scent.
Yep, nope. Tash just stands up, lets out a hiss-like growl, and punches the wall.
Roll a strength check.
You got to mean what you say in these.
Yeah, I know. I break a knuckle. Fucking whatever.
Your arm twists a little bit. It hurts, but you don't take any damage. I'm not going to be heartless.
What'd you say? You just ran off.
There were 2 red eyes looking at us from this alleyway.
Oh, well, Greg couldn't have been Greckles. He was here with me the whole time. Borky just pulls him out. Isn't that right, Greckles? Yeah, you be a good bird. You don't go rampage and knocking me noodles out my hand.
Kill.
What?
Ah, you're a jokester, aren't you? Borky puts him
You
back. He's trying to
you-
tell him to kill things, but Borky doesn't listen.
You hear a clunk, clunk, clunk as as the cleric turns the corner. I'm sorry. Am I disturbing something?
Thank you for your assistance.
I noticed your friend there's still injured.
Yeah. That's right. See where it got me in my shoulder? Ah, little bugger. Packed me clean. Was something about birds and hurting me shoulder. I don't know what. It's like magnets to them.
I'm sorry that happens to you.
Yeah.
Here, and they touch their holy symbol, and they walk over, and I'm just gonna do this with this thing. Screw it, I'm lazy.
You're lazy? Screw it. I'm
Yeah, I'm
lazy. I'm lazy.
There we go.
They heal you for 5 points of damage.
Oh, that's very nice of them. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Good work back there, too. Fast thinking.
Yeah, they
What's
kind of
your name?
like turn inwards.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah. What's your name?
Solly.
What?
Solly.
Solly.
Name of a
Solly.
All right.
Said Sully.
Solly.
Is Solly?
Solly.
Solly.
Solly. Solly. Well, based on the magic you're casting, you're of the cloth of something.
Yeah. I guess.
You guess.
No, I am. I'm sorry. They stand there very awkwardly, kind of like idly rocking side to side, looking up at you. They're wearing a complete set of armor. You actually can't see this person at all. They are completely clad, like armored to the teeth.
Did you get your food knocked
May we
away
see
by
your
the
face?
What?
May we see your face?
With all due respect, I prefer not to. Is that okay?
Fair enough, to me at least.
Very well. By your sounding demeanor, though, you seem to be rather green at this, or am I mistaken?
I've been doing it for a while, but I'm not good at it. Not as good as I could be.
Is that your first time in combat?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, you seem to have more of a level head while during combat outside of it.
Is that a compliment, or are you
Aye,
mad at
that
me?
is a compliment. Knowing that you have at least wits about you during a fight means you at least know how to handle yourself.
I have some help sometimes. And they bring their hand up and they kind of clutch the holy symbol.
And that symbol is of what?
Roll a knowledge religion.
Ooh, I'm trained in this.
Hey.
Nope. What? See, it's 40.
Gaijin, sorry. Oh my goodness, Greckles. Ugh. Greckles,
Get it together, Nadine. Like, holy shit.
I know. I'm out of control today. Greckles, you've seen this symbol. It's actually a metal symbol around their neck, like a chain. Actually, I can actually show you this character.
Sweet.
They have art. There you go.
Important in piece. I didn't get it.
Did it not show up? Oh, I have to edit it. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, I can't see anything. This character's got
me
Important
one.
NPC.
Yeah.
It's Solly.
There we go. See him now?
Aw.
Ah, there he is.
Aw.
That's good armor.
The symbol you've seen like around their neck, you've also seen painted on the sails of ships, actually, Greckles, in your homeland. It is the symbol of Orin, which is the god of the sun.
Praise the
Fucking
sun.
praise it!
Fucking goddamn it! It was either someone in the chat was going to.
Dude, look
or
at the
you.
chat. Just look at the fucking.
I too wish to be so grossly incandescent.
I too wish to be so grossly incandescent.
Instead of just gross.
You notice anyone can do an insight check on this character as well if they really want to.
Oh, fuck it. I'll do it.
Yeah, well, this guy's like all mumbly and grumbly and shit.
Yeah,
I
I'm wondering if
at
this
least
is
know
a
that.
lady.
Is this
Ah,
is secret girl?
Oh, you mean like that thing is like protect the girls by dressing them up as boys sort of nonsense?
Yes!
Oh,
ah, me rolls.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my god.
Wait
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna privately message you some stuff, Kurt. You get whispers.
Oh, I get
Nice.
I get whispers. This is fun. All right, this is fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's a nat 20 for everyone in the chat who don't say it. Oh, this should be good. This is fun. By the way, guys, I'm having fun today. How what you guys doing? All doing?
No, this is fun. I'm good on this.
Yeah.
This is city shenanigans are fun. I still have yet to super.
Oh god, that furious typing.
I told you guys, like, why Panic is all fucking flustered about the owlbear thing is when I dropped it at the very beginning when it was like, why are you taking a piece off of that? A kobold always takes a trophy of the fallen enemy.
There you go. I sent it to you.
Well, you fought really well there, mate. And Borky smacks Solly hard on the back.
Thank you. You
Appreciate-
were very strong yourself.
Appreciate the heals. Yeah, you see how I cut that damn thing's head in half? That's what
That was-
happens to people like you and me. When something gets in between our meals, I ate it.
I think we lead different lives, friend.
Put it there, bud.
Uh,
Borky goes for one of those manly handshakes that grab the wrists.
Solly reaches out, and you can even see, even though you can hear the gauntlet rattling a bit as, like, leaning back in fear, Solly reaches out a hand to Borky.
Panic looks between the Task and Greckles and is like, what the fuck is going on?
And Borky grabs it and like pulls Solly to him.
Bro hug.
Good work.
Okay.
Good work there, bud. Good work.
Sully has, like, their arms pulled in, like, like being uncomfortable in a crowd sort of style. Thank you. Very, very much. You're a nice orc. And they pat you on the shoulder.
Borky does a quick pose, like Borky just like grabs his opens his left eye up and just points at the sky. Damn right.
If you don't mind me saying so, you seem very anxious around those who I would feel that you would wish to guard or protect or keep watch over, as if being someone of the cloth, you don't want to be a people person.
I like people just fine. Really, I do. I just have, it's very hard to explain. I'm sorry. And you notice, Tass, that the individual looks up at the sun briefly and then looks back down and looks at you.
What is it?
I'm sorry?
Why do you have such anxiety? Explain.
I am.
Look at the roll.
I didn't realize you rolled something. 1 second. I gotta grab their will.
Real quick question. This is for a scenario like this where we're having a big conversation. What if another party member wants to like jump in the middle of it and like end a conversation? Like, is that okay? Or depending on like, I don't want to take away from what you're going for, but what if there's like an
Let's just keep going as we've been going. Let's not change anything.
Okay, so we just kind of jump in when we feel it.
They got a 6, so you scare them. Solly kind of steps back cautiously. You can sense there's a lot of fear there, and they kind of look. And at this point, Borky, is anyone between Sully and the exit of the alleyway? Is anyone behind Sully?
No.
I guess I came in last, so I guess me maybe.
Okay, that's Greckles then.
Yeah, I would be in the back anyway.
Okay, Sully steps back and then bumps into you, Panic.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not entirely sure what is going on, but we are friendly people. I'm not sure why you're so nervous, but we mean you no harm.
I want to roll a charisma check, bro.
Whatever is happening, whatever is making
And I
you
just
nervous,
wanted
I
to
can
fucking
assure you-
answer.
I can assure you that we are perfectly harmless.
Okay. Just the kobold's looking a little mad.
He's always like that. Don't mind him. Don't mind the big green guy.
No, you should mind me.
Okay.
But
They kind of wipe the gauntlet on the side of their armor, like kink, 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 like cautiously.
let's just dial it back. So, what did you want to talk to us about?
The kobold wanted to know why I'm nervous around people, but I'm not. I'm not, honestly. I like people. I'm supposed to help people.
Then why are you nervous?
Is there some reason why you don't want people to know exactly who or what you are?
No. I mean, I'd really like to go now, if that's okay.
Sure, no problem, man. You have yourself a good day.
Leave.
I'm sorry. And Solly ducks around you, Panic, and just runs away. Just clink, 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 clink in the distance.
Panic looks to the rest of the group. What the fuck was that about?
Oh, someone want to say good work. Someone want to say good work.
No, and I want
Yes,
to
but what is all the weird, creepy, huggy stuff and
Oh.
Task getting angry?
Oh, Task is always angry, though. This ain't no difference.
Angrier than usual.
It doesn't really matter. I
think it does.
Aye. Everyone's entitled to their secrets. And some people have really weird ones.
Yeah, and so you want to know what else is a big secret?
What's that?
The fucking pair of eyes that were staring at us when we were beating the owl bear and they were dragging the body off.
Yeah, that wasn't
So
Sully,
that's-
though, so why are you giving him the 8th degree?
Monty, quick question.
Yep.
Would it be a waste of time if I try to tail Sully?
You could tail Solly, yep.
All right,
In
let's
fact,
do
you
it.
probably can catch up pretty quick because they're in heavy armor.
Well, I'm gonna stay back out of sight. Just let me know if I need to make stealth rolls.
Yeah, make one stealth roll for this.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not wasting any more time with this. I'm getting my food and doing what I wanted to do.
Okay. Then Greckles goes off. You guys turn around. Greckles is gone. You guys go out and you get your lunch.
Oh, the birds.
Greckles.
All acting so weird.
Everyone's
Yeah.
Why is just Panic? Everything is different. It's scaring me.
One point they don't see you. Solly is just running, just straight up ahead, just running. You can hear just panting gas through the helmet as you tail them. Eventually, they stop kind of on the side of an alleyway and just like they're leaning over in their armor, just like. Okay. And they clutch their holy symbol and sit down on a crate. And they just grab the holy symbol between both hands and press it to the top of their helmet, the thumbs, and just kind of rock forward a little bit.
I want to keep watching until something happens, or you as a DM tells me I need to do something else to keep the progression going.
They're just not doing anything. It looks like they're just catching their breath.
Okay.
I mean, there's no one around them. You could talk to them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just kind of drop down.
Okay.
I would assume I'd be in an elevated area.
Yeah, you drop down. Solly is like rocking and then slowly like you can see the slit of the armor, looks up at you, and they quickly stand up and they go,
Shh, Sully, it's okay. It's just me.
I don't know you that
Oh
well.
God! Well, there goes the charisma roll.
Solly backs up into like and knocks over like a barrel and is like just in a corner at this point. I really don't know who you people are. I'm. They pull out their mace actually.
Oh.
Just like protection. They're not like threatening you, but they're just hold hands on it at this moment.
No. Don't mind me. I just wanted to talk a little bit, but if you have places to be, you have places to be.
I'm just real fast. I'm just imagining like they're just calmly relaxing there, and then all of a sudden, just Greckles comes in, like just swings in. Hey, bud! Hey, like just like jumping off something. Like,
Let me smash.
Oh my god, no.
let me.
Bad.
Sully,
please.
I
Please. I got you, Blue.
that would be really hard. They're in heavy armor. No, I'm just kidding.
I will find a way.
Not
Sully-
some people.
Yellow.
You can tell by the rise and fall of the armor, Solly is still like obviously doesn't run a whole lot. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. We're just curious. We're rather new to this place, and well, the more friends we can make, the better.
Friends.
Yeah, friends. Is that so unbelievable or unexpected from someone like us?
He said the title. He said the thing.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I guess the orc is nice enough.
Damn right.
Cobalt, I mean, God.
You really do have to believe all of them when they say that he's just literally always angry.
Oh, well, I know people like that. I'm afraid of my
Listen.
god. I'm afraid of my god.
Why are you afraid of your god?
They make me do everything. My life isn't my own.
Can you tell me more about this?
I
I don't mean to intrude, but that sounds rather serious.
They reach out a hand to you.
I'll take it.
Can I trust you?
Absolutely.
I've only been here for a week.
Really? That's interesting. We've been here only a few days.
Yeah. You promise you won't tell anyone.
Absolutely not.
You have to promise.
What can I do to show my promise?
Give me one of your feathers.
Pop.
Oh.
The flower
Solly-
nipple feathers.
Solly takes the feather and Solly pulls a feather from their helmet and hands it to you.
And I hand my feather over to her. Or
And
him. I don't know.
They place it back into their helmet. I want you to roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
You promise.
Absolutely. And I'll tuck her feather into my plumage.
No one, not even the guards.
I'm not someone who's going to be well listened to the guards anyway, so you can trust me on that.
Okay. Solly, you hear a ka-chink. Solly lifts off their helmet. You see a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's a girl.
The woman is probably no older, like late teens, early 20s.
Wow.
And you notice something immediately different. They're human.
Mm-hmm.
They have metallic hair.
Oh.
They are an Azamar.
Oh. Okay.
They're not popular around here by the sound of it. Jesus.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful kind of gold and silver. Her eyes are like kind of like a white, sort of pearlescent, similar to Raoul, but more refined. Not so much age and wisdom, but like actual intriguing, like obvious celestial interference.
How intriguing.
You're not going to sell this information, are you?
No. I have many other secrets I can sell, but when I make a promise, I keep it.
Thank you.
Very welcome. If you ever need anything, come find us.
And I'll just give her our information.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
I have a question for you.
Ask away.
The Kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he knows the way into the Underdark here?
Good question. That's very possible. I can ask him if you'd like me to.
I would. I want to go there. And then I'll never be seen by my god again.
Can you explain what is wrong?
Ever since the day I was born, I'm told to do things.
By your god?
She nods. As one who is born of a celestial, and Azamar often has many dreams from their parent, so to speak. I was sold into a clergy of Orin, and from there,
Sold?
I was, yeah. She nods, and you see a decrepit sadness, like an absolutely crushing sadness. Like, there's a lot of shame behind it, too. Like, she even flinches when you say sold again.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. I took this armor and I left, but even when I tried to run from the temples, I couldn't run from the dreams I have. I'm told to stop evil things. I'm told to go to places. I'm told to interrupt cultish rituals that would see fit to snuff out the sun. All my life I've dreamed of, having a farm or a flower shop or a simple life. But
Damn, you said it at the same time she did.
I know, that's why it's perfect.
Oh,
That's fucking rad.
This is cute, by the way. This is super cooking cute. I love it. Keep going.
I know how that feels. I was actually cast out from a place I thought I could call home.
Yeah. The problem is I'm afraid I'm going to be dragged back. That's the difference. And even worse, I was brought here and you notice she looks up to what is essentially the High Council, which is a giant peak. You can see it from anywhere. It's this giant sort of floating chamber, literally like the focal point of Alivast. Mm-hmm. And she looks up there and then she looks back to you and she goes, "You're not going to tell anyone, right?"
No. Is that where they're at? The people that are forcing you to do these things?
No, they're far beyond here. They're in a completely different plane.
So
just...
Understood.
Sorry?
Understood. No, I was just... Is there anyone here in the city that's looking for you?
Father Azamar.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Do you know a man named Bork?
Bork? Isn't that... Bork, if you're referring to Bork, yeah, I do. I've heard about him. I've seen him sometimes.
Sorry, the voice throws me a little bit.
It's okay.
Has he found you, interacted with you, anything like that?
No. I mean, he's an Azamar and a paladin at that, and I don't think he would hurt anyone, but what I'm afraid of is that they would take me back to a clergy, and I don't want that. I don't want it anymore. I want to go to the Underdark. That's where I want to go.
Will you be safe there?
Probably not. But I can try. I mean, there are kobolds there and other things. I've been reading up on it, and it looks like it's probably...
You're an Azamar. There are creatures down there that might tear you apart.
She looks kind of serious and looks down on the ground a little bit. I just want to get away. I don't want to be seen anymore.
I understand.
And she already actually had the helmet on, Ari. Sorry. She took it off and she put it back on. I just need to get away. Just to see what it feels like. One night where I'm not told to do something.
Where are you staying right now?
I'm staying at an inn, outskirts of town.
We actually have our own home.
You do?
We can hide you away in a magically sealed door. No one else can enter but us. Would you trust me to take you there?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Well, we got us a cleric, boys.
No, we don't.
Nah, piss.
Oh wait, no, it's advantage, but.
No, I have to roll to counter it. Okay. Solly reaches back, grabs another feather, offers it to you.
I pluck one of my feathers and I give it to her.
I think we have a deal.
Silly question. Is plucking a feather in Kenku culture the ultimate sign of trust?
No, but I'm kind of rolling with it because
Okay.
she initiated it.
All right, very well. Sorry, go on.
It's kind of like
Alright.
exchanging like a token, like an item
Yeah,
to show
it's
trust.
Yeah.
All right, come with me. I know how to stay out of sight.
And I'm just gonna
Um,
immediately take her back home if I can.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Greckles. And don't worry about it.
Greckles.
It's a strange name.
Well, Solly's kind of weird too. Greckles, I don't mean any offense, but and she raises her hands and looks down to the armor. I'm not exactly the most stealthy.
There are more ways of being stealthy than staying out of sight.
You're not going to put me in a barrel, are you?
No, of course not.
Cut to
I
that being
have-
in a barrel.
Just rolling her.
All right, Solly.
No.
follows you.
We're gonna have her take off the armor and then put Tarisk in the armor and have him waddle down the street.
Oh my god.
She turned into
All
a
right,
dragon.
Solly follows behind you, Greckles.
Excellent. If there's any,
Um,
are there any checks or anything that I need to do on the way?
No, you guys just chat, and in fact, Solly kind of leans down to you. Goes, Greckles,
Yes, Sully.
are you gonna tell your other friends about this?
Only if you want me to. I
Please.
need to ask. I need to ask about the Underdark, though, and they will be asking why.
Tell them I'm hunting something.
I will do
And-
that then.
Please don't tell them.
I will not. But if I find anything in the Underdark that might come after you, I may need to step in.
Please don't, for your sake.
Understood.
And all right, and she follows you.
Task
Conk,
hate
conk,
this
conk,
woman.
conk, 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 conk. It's loud. Where do you go with Solly? I assume you guys head back to your house.
Well,
Okay.
they can. I wanted to do something else.
Go for it, guys.
All right, we had shopping we wanted to do.
Ah, damn it! I needed to go back to Willow's place to check on the thing.
I'll alleviate your worries. I don't think you'd find anything there at this point. It's too early.
Okay. Well, I wanted to see if anything if that one particular.
Yeah, the
thing got-
goggles were identified. I'll just say trust me.
Quick question, real faster. So just want a quick. Can you get a quick summary of her back? Can we get a quick summary of Sully's backstory for everybody? Just because the conversation.
Sully?
Sully, yeah, the Sully's backstory a little bit, like just.
That would be metagaming.
Oh no!
That would be,
Based on what Sully has just said, though. I mean, like, what Sully's
right.
doing there? Just
Sully is an Azamar who's afraid of essentially the celestial pantheon that basically made her an Azamar. She wants to hide from the sun.
okay. There we go. All right, cool.
There you go.
Don't
I don't
praise
know why
it.
I needed to do that.
I didn't-
She doesn't praise it, no.
I didn't want to metagame. I'm sorry if I came across that way. I just wanted to just quickly sum that up.
Well, no, the way you worded it sounded metagamey, but you just wanted to summarize what the character's deal was.
Yeah, essentially. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. What were we looking for shopping?
I have bits and pieces of animals that I want to turn into shit.
All right. What do you want to turn it into? You have a ankeg part, and you have the lobster thing that you grabbed as well.
Yeah, let me. I have the pieces right here. Let me just double check them.
You're gonna monster hunter this shit. Man.
I was actually,
you fucking bet I am.
I actually at this point would probably give the mandibles back to you throughout these travels, just because I don't know what the hell to do with them.
So the anag mandibles.
Yeah,
suppose-
you have two. They're fairly significant. You find a dagger smith who's actually willing to do something with them.
Okay, so I have.
They can make a set of acid daggers.
Oh,
Oh, don't mess.
This is why you monster hunt in D&D.
oh.
The raw materials.
It will cost 1,000 gold pieces though per dagger.
That I don't have though. Fuck.
Wait, per day?
No, to make the dagger.
Oh.
One of them.
Fucking Christ! I have the crawfish carapace.
His
You
chapter-
don't find anyone who wants to work with it because it's such a forum item, but you have someone who wants to buy it, actually.
I don't know if I want to call this.
For how much?
400 gold pieces.
Can I persuade to go a little higher up?
Go ahead. How do you persuade them? It's actually an elven person. They're actually a procurer of different animal parts, essentially.
Whoa! Hold the fuck up, son. I want to talk to you.
All right, this is now okay. Never mind. This is now a scene. Alrighty, Borky's just standing there nodding, pretending to follow along.
Yes, hello. How can I interest you, Cobalt?
You look like someone who's very interested in trophy kills.
The elf is very finely dressed with these very large, like, long eyebrows that kind of go off their head, in fact. And they have, like, once again, pulled back silvery hair. And they look to you, they look at the wall, and they go, I collect them for the mythical creature emporium, yes?
Where is this? Holy shit, I want in on that!
It is in the Middle Arcana district past the Artemis's University, but you need specific entry to go in there.
Oh, that's fair enough, but how about this? So, let me just bring this by you, Slick. What is your name, by the way?
Ire?
Please be
Ire? Very well, I am Task. Ire, in my culture, we find it very wise and very befitting to take a trophy of that which we kill and hunt.
What a fascinating lecture. Please continue.
Ooh, losing him.
The elf presses his fingers together. He is very refined. He's a little out of place in this district. It's obvious he's just here for his work.
Borky leans down.
You see Task, like, his face is, like, locked. You know, he was, like, half in conversation, and when he says that, like, Task's mouth, like, remains locked open, and he's just, like, he doesn't change expression for 2 seconds.
Borky.
I'm gonna ignore that anyway.
Borky leans down, because I want Borky to lean down this thing, okay? Borky leans down to Task. Oh, Task. I don't mean to cut in here because you're doing your thing, but he's making a face. You make when I say stuff, but he's making a face to you. Just thought I'd say that.
Task gently caresses Borky with his free hand and pushes him away.
Please don't tell me. Please tell me Task doesn't make eye contact as he pushes him away.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He does not. No, he does not.
Good.
That would be creepy. That would go from funny to really unsettling. The elf looks at the large lobster carapace that's currently sitting on his large table that he's examining.
Yeah.
400 gold pieces, perhaps, for this item.
Okay, I like that, but is it possible that we can enlist in trade rather than just flat out sell?
Perhaps, but I collect these items for a archive, not for personal use.
Okay. Getting this thing was very difficult. Can I ask for 125?
Additional 125 gold pieces?
No, not additional. Just make it from 100 to 125.
They're offering 400, dude.
Oh, they're offering four. Oh, fucking what?
Yeah.
Wait, is this for the... Oh, is this for the aneg or for the carapace?
For the lobster carapace.
Fuck, yo, 400. Okay, let's do this.
Very well. And he goes over to a small scale, he balances out the gold, and he counts through it. He takes the carapace, like... And you can tell he's not a heavy lifter. He's kind of waddling back and forth with, like, a heavy object and slams it down on a table. He's not very strong. And he walks over and he's like, here you are for payment. And he puts the gold pieces there.
Thank you. So, may I ask, Ire, do you happen to, do you, like, set up shop here, or do you come to the lower districts more often?
I come to lower districts when I have to.
My God.
When you have to, eh? All right. Well, here's the thing. I'd like to remain in contact with you as my travels outside the city or even in here, if the guards just let me have my hands on that fucking owl bell pelt. Anyway, I would actually.
I have to point out that this, as you are talking, his expression is completely like blank slate.
Oh,
it
fair,
is like,
no, that's fair enough. It's an
eyes are half closed. He's staring at you. You get the sense that he's like a retail worker who's considering quitting, but he needs the money.
Borky knocks on the glass.
Don't touch that, please.
No, Borky's knocking the glass from the outside because he got pushed outside the business by Task.
Oh, it's just a stall. It's not like a building. Yeah.
Borky comes in. Did you ask him about the owlbear thing yet?
Anyway,
my quick question.
Yep.
Would I have time in the day to get her back, to get Sully back, put her in my room, make sure the door is locked, and try and find these chuckleheads?
Now let's just
I'd
wait
say
to
you get
decide
back
where
at
the
this
girl
point.
goes, okay?
We're gonna say this is going simultaneously as you're actually having the conversation with her.
Okay.
In terms of time.
Okay, Carapace Carapace is gone, and
Look, Mr. Kobold, if you have any animal pieces or pieces of mythical creature or eggs, which are quite valuable, you can bring them here or to the Blue Dragon Emporium, who will then bring them here. And they will be taken to our archive where we can properly examine them.
Yo, Zito, I will sell all of my mythical items if you can get me one of those acid daggers.
Someone's typing furiously. I'm scared.
This is a lewd,
That's me.
This is a lewd stream, someone says.
No, hold on. Retail for the Blue Dragon Emporium. Oh, fucking Blue Dragon. Tash twitches at that.
That's where Willow works.
I know.
Oh,
no,
so she's our go-to.
fucking
She's
holy shit.
She's our fence.
Dude, she's our fence to get some fucking mythical beast bullshit going on.
Right.
Yo, okay. So that's fair enough. We have a contact in the Blue Dragon. I'd like to keep in contact with you as well. I really wish. Well, unfortunately, we can't do anything with Greckles not being here, unfortunately. But I would fucking be down on that. This is why you collect pieces of animals, children.
All right, look, Kobold, and he leans over and he opens up a drawer in the desk, and he pulls out a stamp, which is actually a letter stamp, and he places it on the table for you. And he goes, look, if you have something you would think that the Emporium would be interested in, you can send a letter describing what you have.
Will fucking do.
Now, I must preface this that eggs are by far the most valuable, live specimens being even more so, though, of course, the challenge of getting certain creatures into city walls is difficult, as with the disaster that was this afternoon, or this lunch, I suppose.
Do you have any idea where I could possibly buy some hunting materials like nets and the like?
Probably your general district.
Fantastic. All right, well, unfortunately, we're still a couple of hundred. We're like, what is it, 7, 8, 9, 10? We are $300 off of me being able to make these daggers.
I'm shocked.
Guess who's rolling in money right now?
Well, if you could get me the rest of the cash, I'll totally make those daggers.
Oh, dude, and then some.
Are we done with business now?
I'll talk to you sometime soon.
Can't wait. Goodbye.
Yes, the feeling is mutual. Goodbye.
Borky,
Go ahead.
Borky says to Task, yeah, when they're walking away, yeah, I don't think he liked you much.
Yeah, I don't think I like him either. He's a tall, lanky elf.
Ouch.
What part of the
I'm
three?
sorry, but kobolds mostly hate people who are on the surface.
That's true.
What part of him did you hate the most? The tall, the lank, or the elf?
Damn. He doesn't hear that comment. Damn it.
Good, fuck him.
Oh,
By the way, Greckles, don't sell the ASMR, please.
But it's my character voice.
You guys-
Dude, Greckles, if you could get me the rest of that cash, I'll make you that dagger.
As soon as you can do it in character, as soon as you mention acid dagger, I will be all in.
All right.
You guys make your way in back to the where do you take Solly, by the way? You said you take her to the bedroom?
I take her to my bedroom.
Okay. You enter in and Solly looks at your room and goes, nice nest.
Yeah. I need to get it I need to get it renovated in here.
Of course.
Listen, Sully. Let me keep you in here. It won't be long. I need to talk to the other guys. Once I can hopefully convince them that you're actually hunting something in the Underdark, I'll come get you.
Tell them I'm hunting what's something that's in the Underdark?
Dark elves.
Sure, a dark elf.
All right.
Descriptive.
What's that supposed to mean?
Please no.
Hey, Task, what's in the Underdark? Oh, well, we got silver-skinned dwarves. We got who's that?
Just really quick. Dark elves in 5th ed are still Underdark dwellers, correct?
I don't know, and Sully doesn't either. So
Oh my god.
I think they are. I actually skipped through them in the monster manual.
I'm half surprised she didn't say beholder.
Oh God!
Those are aberrations, though. I guess they could hang out in the Underdark, though.
So,
No, they
quick question,
can and
'cause
they will.
By the way, everyone, in the chat, and in the game, I don't fucking know what the Underdark is. Please tell us what the Underdark is
Okay.
for those who don't know.
The Underdark
okay.
is essentially where it's pure dark. This is where you're gonna find giant spider, giant half spider, half drow. You're going to find horrible cultists.
Fucking excuse me?
Yeah, dude, Driders.
Driders?
They'll wreck your shit hard.
I'm terrified of spiders. This is terrifying.
Oh, you should be afraid of the Under. That's why I'm going to be spending every ounce of time I have to convince Sully to stay here and not go to the damn Underdark.
But I mean, it's home though.
Oh my god.
That's
I'm
where
trying to
illithids
see.
live.
They live underground, it says.
It's okay.
They can't stand sunlight, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they have done.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure it was canonically still the
It
same.
is canonically, yeah. So
Okay.
I just said it because Sully wouldn't know.
Okay, cool.
I figured
Alright.
Driders they're Underdark creatures.
All right, so I guess we'll head back unless Panic or Borky want to do anything.
Greckles, you were preoccupied as you led Sully in, but you didn't notice that you now have a beautiful tavern. As the rest of you walk through the doors, you have a tavern with polished wooden stools. You have various tables set up. You have antlers hanging from like the sides, like moose antlers and like dragon horns curling up. They're not real, but they look cool. And there's like big chandeliers with now like lights flickering. You kind of got this warm light to it. And you see at the back wall behind the counter kegs upon kegs of what looks like ale. And there's different mugs, like probably about 200 mugs all ready to go, polished, brand new rags
Nice.
and dishes and sheets and basins for washing. It is beautiful. Like you swear it's sparkling with how brand new it is.
Very
And
nice.
on the counter, there's a note from Adric.
Ooh, let's go check that out.
It says, "Hope you like the new place. Added in some nice quaint touches I thought would suit you guys. By the way, the Tiefling's chair is the one at the end closest to your bedrooms."
What does it look like?
As you walk over, everything about it's normal except for the cushion itself is like super extra poofy, like to the point that it's like extending out like a muffin. And when you sit on it, your butt like sinks like 6 inches into it, and it's like all flowers.
Hey, Panic, give it a try.
Am I in here? Because I wanted to do some shopping.
Oh.
I assumed you were with them, but I guess you're not.
Oh.
At the bottom of the note, it says, "For the Tiefling's delicate tush tush."
Wow. That's
I want to fucking frame that on his bedroom door.
Panic, what did you want to buy? I'm sorry.
Panic wanted to go to see. Is there a blacksmith anywhere that has like
Oh yeah,
metal?
you're in the crafting district. You are across from a blacksmith, a horseshoe maker, but there's a few other ones around.
Gonna go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
That's right, you lost your rapier in the climactic battle.
Let's call this
No.
tavern the Tush Tush.
You hear a clang, clang, clang. As you walk in, you see a dwarven fellow. It's actually like a bunch of different blacksmiths using kind of the same forge. You see a dwarven fellow, rather old. In fact, the one who beat out Greckles in gambling that one night, or last night, actually. And you see an orc, like a half orc, currently working the kind of making the forge burn up, heat up. He's got like I can't remember what it's called, like the fan thing, the thing that's like
Bellows.
The
The bellows, thank you. Completely forgot. He's got the bellows, and he's like manning the bellows and pushing it down with his foot, and he kind of looks up to you, gives you kind of an acknowledgement, and keeps working. And the dwarf walks up to you and goes, "How can I help you?"
Yes, I have a little bit of a strange request. Do you know how to make guitar strings at all?
Guitar strings. He looks to the orc, and the orc looks back to him and shrugs.
I just imagine this big, bulky orc just going, "I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I
literally.
don't fucking know."
You might be able to find something with the bowsmith.
The bowsmith?
A bowsmith. Or, in fact, you know what? You know who'd have something like that?
Who?
Someone in the Arcana district, as weird as that sounds. They use sort of unique parts for those constructs, those walking metal men.
Yes, that's a problem. I'm currently not allowed in there.
Well, you got the lower Arcana district, don't you? Or are you that sad?
Wow,
Wow.
out of character,
what a
do we
fu-
have it? Do we have access to the lower Arcana district?
You have all the lower districts to your use.
Oh, well, thank you for the information. I'll go there. I'll go to the lower Arcana.
Okay. You wander around. You actually don't have to go too far in before you find basically a person who makes bowstrings, actually makes stuff for instruments. Bowstrings, magical items, cases for wands, boxes that hide magical items and kind of hide their essence. Trap wires. Specifically, the person gives you a pack of what is essentially used for traps. And they give that to you, and looking at it, it works perfectly. It'll completely work.
Okay, do they have any extra properties? Because that's kind of what I was going for.
Extra properties?
Yeah, I was looking to improve my guitar.
I mean, they have the strings, but they don't really have anything else they can do. Like, what were you looking to get done?
Something that will hopefully increase my performance checks.
Oh, your performance checks. The guy who's working at this, like, basically is kind of like a knick-knacky sort of, like, you know, odds and ends sort of shop. It's kind of like, you could paint flames on it. It'd be really cool.
Hey, you wouldn't make it faster if you painted red.
It's true. I got a brother who can confirm that.
It looks like whoever's in that district who could do an enchantment like that probably isn't around. They're probably in the mid or higher district.
Well, thank you.
You do have that sweet tiger robe, or no, it's a lion. Your lion pelt that does help with performance checks. I forgot to mention.
Does it?
It does. Specific ones, like you'd have to be doing like with crowds.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for the information. And Panic just walks back home, I suppose.
Thanks, school guy. Bye. And as you leave, he turns around the open to a closed sign. As you go on your way, the sun's beginning to set again, and you make your way home. You come through the front door, and you see Borky.
Laughing at the chair.
Everybody's laughing at this large, cushy chair.
And the second. And Borky points his Panic as he walks in and goes. Like perfect timing.
Panic just smiles. Panic just smiles and goes, "What is it now?"
Task hands him the letter.
I don't know. Why didn't you have a sit, Your Highness?
You read the letter from Adric talking about your brand new chair that's specifically designed for your needs, as well as the comment about your, and I quote, tush tush.
The tickly tush tush. Don't need a tush tush there, don't you?
Does anybody happen to know where he is?
You don't know where he is.
Nope.
You know how to get to him, though. You know how to send him a message.
Shrug.
This is gonna end in a fight in the street, and I can't wait to see this. Just like
Yes!
and with both of them just rolling up their sleeves. I feel like this is necessary. I've apologized over and over again. Ah, you sure you did. Just rolling up their sleeves.
So,
You know what? That would actually make him respect you more if you beat the shit out of him in public.
so I know how to send a message to him.
Yeah, you have the letters that you can send to order stuff for your building.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down in my comfy chair.
I
It's
wanted
really
I'm just-
comfortable.
I wanted to make like a squeaky noise as it sinks his butt down.
It doesn't. It's actually pretty quiet, but it definitely like I said, like a muffin. It kind of contains everything nicely.
Gonna simply write to him. Just you and I need to have a powwow. Panic, Grimtongue.
Oh, yes!
The paper floats away, or just poofs up in a smoke of arcane fire.
Oh, by the way, where's our new bartender?
Oh, that's right.
There's a harsh knocking at the door.
Oh no.
Task opens it.
You see leaning down a large female orc.
Ah, you must be our commissioned bartender.
Hello.
Aye, come on in.
She leans under, like just like Borky has to, underneath the door frame into the tavern, and she begins looking. She's huge. She's a large woman. She is built like a monster. She's actually a head taller than Borky. She's got
That's a dwarf?
No,
it's an orc.
It's an orc.
An orc. Oh, they said dwarf.
No, that'd be horrifying. Man, what a scary dwarf. The orc is huge. She's probably like 6'7" or something.
The Borky's 6'7", so she's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, the hair probably makes her a little. Yeah, she's actually that should be 7 feet tall. Yeah, she's big. She's a big girl. She has bellowing like black hair that runs all the way down her back. She's wearing an apron currently, and the right attire for a tavern worker. And she's got a sheet of paper in her hand, and she steps in and she looks at all the different like embellishments of your tavern. And she goes, "All right."
Okay.
No, hold on. Just awkward silence. Hi, I'm Borky.
Her arms are crossed. You can also tell she is not a half orc. She is a full orc.
Same as Borky. It's just like she's Borky's just when she sits there. Borky just stares right at her. Borky just runs upstairs. Borky just runs upstairs immediately.
You are all being so fucking weird today, and I don't get
Anyway, it's
the
very
slime
nice
is
to meet you.
implied.
Do not worry, orc men are all coward.
What?
Ooh.
Borky hears that halfway up. Borky hears that halfway up the stairs. Borky drops his head and keeps walking.
Oh my god. Task fucking just gives a half smirk. Well, welcome to our tavern. It is very nice to meet you. I believe your name was...
My name is Helga, yes. I am tavern worker.
Alrighty, I am Task, this is Greckles, and this is Panic.
She nods.
We are the proprietors.
I noticed.
Is
Are you
there
all
anything-
cowards like the orc man, or are you...
Well, I'm still standing here in front of you, aren't I?
That is fair. Helga appreciates your bravery.
Are there anything you feel you would need accommodating this setting for this bar?
I will punch people who try to steal from bar.
Oh,
I will snap
I
neck if they try really hard.
It sounds good to me.
I like you already.
We got a keeper, boys.
So I am hired then?
Absolutely.
She takes the papers that she's had in her hand, just throws them like confetti. She goes, easiest job interview of life. And she steps over and steps behind the counter and immediately begins to start like classic style, like cleaning the mugs.
We couldn't ask for anything more.
Simple, hardworking, and violent. Yep, seems like the kind of person that would work for us.
Helga appreciates having new bar after last one was smashed by fire giant.
Oh.
Oh, you had troubles with fire giants as well? Is this recent?
Helga was from far south, had tavern down there in new villages. Fire giant come and destroy tavern. Helga snapped fire giant's neck. No more fire giant problem for Helga, but Helga still need new job.
Well, gentlemen, we have the repellent for the only thing this entire city is actually enemies with.
We lucked
Do not
out.
expect much of Helga. Helga is retired.
That's
She like
fine.
keeps cleaning the
Not
mug.
anymore.
Jesus Christ, I love this woman.
Do you need any sort of sidearm to protect yourself with?
Helga has this, and she lifts up a fist.
Yes.
Helga also have this, and she holds up the other fist.
I
Oh,
couldn't
by the
ask
way,
for-
did you also know that you could use your kicks as well?
Do you have a permit for those?
Helga has permit for everything. Helga always thinks ahead.
Oh, please tell me she headbutts like the fucking table when she says that.
Oh, shit.
Please.
No, she doesn't. She
Damn
just
it.
stares at you guys.
Did she actually have a
Yo,
permit?
speaking of weapon, Task also like snaps his fingers. All right, gentlemen, we have a little bit of a proposition. After well, you weren't here, Greckles. Panic, were you there as well, right?
No, Panic wasn't.
Oh,
Nope.
panic wasn't. Okay, so gentlemen, regarding this, Taz pulls out the Adeg mandibles. I found someone in town who would actually make us some fine poison daggers out of these. The only problem is I'm low on funds.
How much do you need?
Apparently it's 1,000 per Adeg, so for $2,000 we can get both of them.
Ooh.
And right now I'm only capped at 7.
I've got 435, but I've got some things that I could hawk.
1,000 per, huh? Ooh. Ugh.
But then it just looks to everyone again, gentlemen. This is why I got upset about the owl. Eyes can mean things like this. Kobolds tinker, and when we tinker, we make some wild, imaginative things.
Well,
Task, I tell you what, I still have that white gold oak whistle, and I do have that drift orb. If we could find some place that we could pawn it off.
Holds up the piece of paper with the stamp. I have a man. Actually, we can use Willow as a gopher to get to this man. Apparently, in the mid arcane, there's an emporium that actually buys mythical creatures and objects like that. If we could actually bring in something live, or even eggs of creatures, they'll pay out the teeth for them.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Helga once punched Dragon in face. Dragon did not appreciate that very much. Helga made lovely necklace out of teeth.
That's thinking like a kobold.
Do not insult me. I could crush you with foot.
I wouldn't push her.
All sorts to solve the world.
I like this one.
You cannot push me. I dare you to try.
Can we please have Helga cosplaying as frickin'... Oh my god, you know what? Never mind.
Zarya?
Yes!
Yeah.
Well, I was to say she could be cosplaying as the women of the women of the women of the planet of large women.
Oh, the snoo women?
Then the
Amazonian.
large women. Then the petite women. Then the beautiful.
Then the large women again. All right. So Task looks over to. Speaking of, well, this is afterwards. Task looks over to Greckles, and he's about to accept that offer. But before he takes the money, we'll have to think of something in return going forward. I am using most of the funds to get this for you.
Real fast, Zito, you are cutting out a smidge right now. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
your audio is cut out a couple times.
That's AT&T.
All right, no worries.
Yeah.
Just being mindful.
Oh, no.
Just being mindful in case it comes up.
Okay.
okay.
Well, hopefully tomorrow this will all be solved.
Yeah, no worries. All right, continue on.
Well, if I
yeah.
can sell what I have here, and I've got 435 gold. Oh, by the way, I guess we should go get Borky, but screw it. You guys are good enough.
Oh.
God, all I can see is fucking Helga just nod her head solemnly at that.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
So I was actually able to catch up with Sully, and we have a job if you want to take it.
The cleric.
The cleric. She's here on a mission. Do I need to start rolling some freaking
Persuasion.
persuasion?
I'll tell
checks?
you when. I will tell you when to roll certain things.
Okay. Apparently, she was here on a job from, well, out of town.
She echoes in your ear.
Oh, pardon me.
Too late.
Oh, that's fine.
Borky's crying upstairs right now, by the way.
No, he's crying next to the fucking Gripples.
No, he's not. He's not crying to Gripples. He's just kind of like he's got just spinning Gripples on a table, just staring at the.
Well, and then Gripples just goes, "Well, you know what you must do now. Kill Helga."
Or try.
You're such a kidder, Gripples.
Okay, let me
Sorry,
continue,
go ahead.
please.
Yes, she actually came out and started telling me about her objective here in town.
What's the pay?
70-30 R cut.
What's the job?
You might be interested in this task. She's hunting someone in the Underdark.
Ha. Okay, good luck with that. I want out.
After all that talk about finding eggs in pieces, you wouldn't love to get your hands on a nice big spider?
Yes, but let's also remember something. Where I come from, I live up in the mountains in the Underdark. I was in a clutch of kobolds that all got eaten by a fucking dragon. So no, going in the Underdark somewhere else that's unfamiliar sounds like a very terrible idea.
You wouldn't do it for 100% cut of all of the animal parts and a 70%
Task points at him. 100% cut. If you fuck me on this, I will kill you where you stand.
Wow. All right. Well, let's calm it down.
I just imagine Panic just like...
No. He just points. Panic, no. Greckles, are you telling me that's your word on that? 100% on the parts and 70% on the cut of fines.
That's what I was told.
I want confirmation from her.
All right, well, let me go get her.
So I'll head up and I will tell her all that's going on. I'm going to tell her that our target is Taneros Driana. A lonesome lonesome scavenging scangly little dark elf who has stolen something very, very precious.
What's the name again? Sorry?
Taneros Driana.
Taneros. Very rare when the DM has to take notes.
Well, it's very rare when a player character has to elaborately lie to everyone else.
And there is
Drianus was the last name. Drianus.
Driana.
Driana. Okay. Greckles. It sounds like someone's crying in the hallway.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just a big idiot.
Oh, you shouldn't be so cruel to him.
I would.
Damn it! God damn
I
it!
would agree with you on that if he was a little bit nicer to me.
Well, he was nice to me.
Well,
Borky's
maybe one
just
day he'll show that kindness to me.
Borky's just pounding against the wall in frustration.
Okay. Taneros Triana. Okay, that's a convincing name.
We're also being offered from you a 70-30 cut of the bounty and 100% rights for enemy pieces of creatures or animals we find in the Underdark.
Bounty? Greckles, there is no bounty.
Shh, I know that. Just listen, don't say more than you have to. Let me do all the talking.
Greckles, I'm... She takes the helmet off. I appreciate what you're doing for me, but that sounds dangerous. What if your friends find out? They might get mad at you. The kobold was really angry.
I'll kill her.
You're gonna kill Sully?
If I was lied to, yes.
That's really evil. Holy shit.
Jeez.
Okay,
Sully,
but does your friend know an entrance to the Underdark? That's what's most important here. I mean, I don't care about getting deep in there. I just need to find an entrance.
We could try and track one.
Track one? Entrances don't leave tracks, Greckles.
No, but things that go in and out of them do.
Maybe. Look, why don't you do what you need to do here, and if you can find an entrance at some point, we'll go from there. But for now, can I stay here?
Absolutely. It would actually be preferable if you stayed here with us. We can look after you.
I have a bedroll back in the inn I'm staying at. I could just set up somewhere in like the basement or something.
Oh, no, if you need a place to stay, you can stay in my room, you can stay in, we'll build you a guest room if we have to. But in all honesty, the longer we can keep you here, the better I think it would be for all of us.
But, Greckles, if the other Azamar find out...
They won't, I promise.
And I hold up the 2 feathers that she gave me.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right.
I'll follow your lead.
Excellent.
And she follows you down.
Alrighty.
Passing by Borky, currently sobbing.
I stifle my laughter so hard.
Solly actually stops and leans down to you, Borky, and rests a hand on your shoulder. Goes, orc friend, I know it's none of my business, but don't worry.
It's not that. It's... Oh shit! Oh hey! What are you doing here? It's like Borky didn't even realize she was here.
Hi, I've been here for a bit. Just
What? Why are you? Did you follow me?
Yes, I did, Orc, and
Whoa! I didn't hear you. I'll pay attention more.
yeah, you should. You must be always keen with your senses.
I try.
Okay?
That's what I was telling you before.
Speaking of senses, I'm sorry, catch me like this. It's just, we just got a new bartender, and she's an orc. She's an orc, and
Oh, that's good. You're
no,
an orc, and she's an orc.
No,
Oh,
you gotta understand this. She's just so goddamn ugly. I don't know what happened when she was a baby. If they left her.
Please have Helga roll a listen check, please. Please.
I don't know what happened if like.
you are the luckiest man on the planet right now. The dice rolled and it was on a 20 and just flipped over to a 3.
It's just, I don't know what happened when she was a baby, if there was a shovel incident or something smacked her in the face. It must have been a
Mr.
rock.
Orc. Oh God, please stop talking. Sully puts her hand. Sully like kind of grips your shoulder. But it's like, look, it's nice to have thoughts about things, personal thoughts about things. Sometimes it's a good idea that when we have thoughts about other people, to not speak them, especially when it's about women, because they will kill you.
But she's gotta know, right?
Maybe she doesn't care. I mean, gosh, this is gonna make me sound so bad. In orc culture, isn't that like kind of a secondary thing? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought
I don't know what tribe she's from, but I'm gonna be honest with you. They must have been breeding with ogres or something, because...
well,
Oh
maybe,
my sweet loving Christ.
Maybe you should talk to her. You know, maybe you're both orcs. Maybe you can ask her. Ask her what
you're right. I've got to establish that she is my friend and friend only. There's no chance with me.
Nadine, do I hear this?
Oh yeah, you hear the whole damn thing. You're standing right there.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I need to go. You figure that out. Be careful.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna.
Well, we just lost our barbarian, fam.
Okay. Bye.
Borky, we actually need you for this. We got a job.
All right. But I want one. But I want. No, never mind. I was gonna say. All right, fine. But I want 100% of whatever creatures we find.
Oh God.
And
Panic and Task. You hear a clunk, clunk, clank, clunk, 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 clunk as Solly makes her way down the stairs.
He had her in the house?
Hi. Oh, is that okay? I'm sorry.
Shh, Sully, it's all right.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Right, you take the lead.
Hey, it's my home tomb, and she is a welcome guest as far as I'm concerned.
Very well.
Borky follows down and stares at, and tries not and does everything in his power to avoid eye contact with Helga.
It's really easy because Helga's currently just cleaning a mug.
Yep, perfect.
Like I said, guys, she came out to me, told me who she was and who she's after. I think she's trustworthy. And it's very, very obvious that she needs a little bit more muscle to accomplish her goal, and I think she's willing to compensate us very well.
Yes.
Now, from what I could tell though, is that first we don't even know where an entrance to the Underdark is. So as long as you guys are okay with it, she would like to stay here with us until we find an entrance.
We can find use for her. That's not a problem. I don't see any harm in that. But we are not leaving to find this entrance to the Underdark that she's looking for until my quarry is dead.
That's more than acceptable. Sully, if you're acceptable with with staying here until we actually find said entrance, that sounds like a good plan for me.
How long would it take for this quarry of yours to be gone?
I don't know. Apparently, today I was supposed to be met by an investigator who was supposed to come here.
Oh,
He may be running late.
maybe. And Solly leans next to you, Greckles, and go, I kind of wanted it to happen sometime this week.
Listen,
Also, check the chat. I rolled bullshit meter.
Well,
Oh, insight. Roll. We have to both roll deception checks.
Why would you? Why would you think I'm lying?
yeah.
Oh no, I don't think you're lying. I think she's lying.
Solly's whispering into your ear. It does look suspicious.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. What was it?
In that
Persuasion?
case.
Though she's pretty.
Panic! You're like, there's a girl under there.
I'm sorry. Did you say?
Panic's like, wow, this seat's really comfy.
Did you say persuasion check?
Maybe deception.
Deception.
This is a
okay.
deception check.
Ooh, nope.
Oh, nope. Task, something's up.
Squint at the both of them as they're whispering to each other. If you want to speak, we're all accounted for.
I'm so sorry. I'd like to go to the Underdark within a week, though. I really need to go there.
Why?
We're hunting someone, right, Greckles?
I want a name.
The name is Tenera Striana, a dark elf.
You want us to go into the Underdark to search for a drow? What were the crimes?
Solly looks to
I
you
don't like that was the first response.
Are you saying that aloud to her?
Yes!
Task, back off. It was a murder and a theft from her clergy.
Yeah.
Task, I'm not going to ask you to actually go. Is there multiple rolls needed for this? Like per lie?
She's lying. She's so lying. She's a cleric. She doesn't lie very often.
Oh no, that's fair.
Yeah.
He littered.
Task fucking looks at both of them with sharp eyes. Tarisk, let's go. Walks out.
What?
I need time to think.
And the door slams behind Task.
Awkward silence.
Well,
Helga has only been here for 1 hour.
Good God.
This place is good.
Just Borky's just like, ugh. The second she speaks, he's like, ugh. Like he's trying to struggle with it. Like,
She's not that ugly.
no.
average
Borky
looking.
thinks she's ugly though. That's the joke. It's
Yeah,
Fair
no,
enough.
I doubt she's ugly. It's just
The orc women don't do it for Borky.
question.
Solly rushes a hand through the feathers on the back of her helmet. Oh, I'm sorry.
I pull the two feathers that I've got in my plumage that were from her helmet.
I made her a deal. And if Task doesn't want in it, then so be it. But we got a job if you guys want it or not.
Look,
You say job. Is there payment involved?
let's be honest. Greckles, we can't. They're your friends. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I want them to trust me, and I need to trust them.
If you think
I'm not
that's the
gonna-
best,
Yeah.
if you think
You
that's
know, you know what I'm going to tell them, but I'm not gonna, I need to find an entrance into the Underdark. It's very important, and I need to do it. I don't need to hunt anyone there. I just need an entrance. If you can find me one, I'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll leave. I'll be out of your hair, and I won't be any problem. I promise. I just thought...
You guys see Greckles just actively wince at that thought.
I just saw your Kobold friend, and I thought maybe he would know. Maybe he was from here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause a rupture between your alliances.
No, there is nothing to apologize for. You say you just need to find an entrance to the Underdark, and then you will be satisfied, yes?
Yeah, and then
Will
I'll go
we be
there.
rewarded for this?
Sully, is it time to tell them the whole story?
She really, like, you can see the retraction. I'd appreciate it if certain details were left out, please.
I just want to know about the reward. I haven't said yes. I haven't said no.
Maybe if you give me time, it'll take time to find an entrance, maybe, and I have 5 gold pieces right now I could give you, and then I could work. I'm a cleric. I can heal, so I could do some work maybe with traveling mercenaries for a bit, and maybe I could get you some money.
Honestly, it might be
Could she work here? Maybe here's the
Well,
bartender. He whispers it as low as he could say to
I don't think she would make a very good bartender. I think her skills.
But I want to see fucking what's her face. I want to see Helga's eyes just rise up with the stone glare, with stone cracking.
She's not looking up at all. She kind of chuckles like,
I think her skills would be better suited elsewhere. She said she's a healer. She showed herself to be a capable fighter. I mean, as long as we don't have to go into the Underdark ourselves, I'd say yes, we could find something. I mean, this is a tavern after all. I could probably, once we get some people in here, ask around, see if maybe anybody knows anything.
Hold on. I've got myself an idea.
yes, Mr. Orc.
Alright. So, you want us to do something, you got no money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough not having money. I finally have some for the first time ever. Don't know what to do with it. Yeah.
She looks really scared. She looks like there's like a total like physical recoil.
I was about to say, like, Borky, word this prop.
And then I just say, so what I'm thinking is, how about, well, we're expanding this place, and we're doing different things here. How would you like a job here, and you work it off? But, healing. Here we go, healing. What? Healing.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Borky, we don't have a back room for that kind of thing, and I said her skills will be better suited elsewhere.
She could use her skills right here in the main
gentlemen,
tavern.
focus.
She could just start doing it right here in the tavern. We could all watch.
Borky.
No. Okay, no. All right. Clarify, Borky. I know you're not talking about
healing
what we think.
Healing with a magical healing touches and stuff. Because she's a
Thank
healer.
you.
What did you?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not a registered healer though. For and like Solly turns to you and you can see the dark slits of the armor. Reasons, but I could clean, and I guess heal. I'm okay at it.
I think maybe having a healer in the bar, if somebody comes in injured, would be pretty beneficial.
No, it's pretty good. We got it.
Especially with all the murders happening around here.
That's
That's
we could get
pretty
some peace,
terrible.
and then we could say, "Hey, there's a magical healer in here, and you could get a drink if you want." And
hey, that could be a pull for the bar.
Exactly,
Free
there it
healing.
is.
That could also, gentlemen, that could also cause suspicion. She's not registered, remember?
How hard
I'd
is it
also-
to lie?
Well, as you've just seen, I'm not the best at it.
Oh, that's true.
I
Tell you
should
what.
apologize to your friend too, and be honest as well next time we
All
see
right,
him.
maid it is. You can be the maid.
Okay. As long as you're okay with me wearing this.
You're gonna be the weirdest
We'll-
maid
we'll
ever.
just- We'll just say you're
She'll
one
be
of
the
those,
full metal maid.
We'll just say you're one of those fancy constructs we've seen around.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Wow, you're really smart.
Yes, I know.
Thank you. Someday, Borky says to himself.
Okay, that sounds good.
Glorious.
I guess I'll go get a rag and start shining some windows or something.
Real fast. I want to have a quick character moment with Greckles real fast.
Go for it.
Sully actually is going to start walking off.
Okay. No, it's an important thing
Clank,
for
clank,
Greckles.
clank, 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 clank.
Borky leans over. Aye, so I know everything was going on with you and Task there, but I think you better go talk to him so he doesn't try to shoot you with his bow and arrow next time he sees you.
Might be a good idea to let him blow off some steam a little bit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Task, you are currently walking. I assume you're not really paying attention to direction. You're just kind of fuming at the moment, correct?
Well, I'm staying within the neighborhood, but just like staying away from the tavern is key right now.
Okay.
Because, you know, the last thing Task really needs to know right now is that his allies are fucking liars.
Well, Greckles is a liar. Come on now, Borky.
Porky can't lie.
Throw him under the bus.
Borky is going to be focusing all of his effort not to tell Helga the truth. Like, he's going to take everything in his power.
Liars everywhere.
Task, you're walking, and as you're walking, you're kind of just like kicking a pebble at your feet, and Tarask is following too, just completely emotionless. You make your way through the Arcana district, and you're kind of walking, and you notice like nice houses, like red tile roofs, like beautiful archaic lighting. Shops are all closed. You notice one house in particular that's really stands out to you. It is a large black house. It looks like someone like built brick all around the house, like obsidian brick all around. And at the front is a giant door with a bunch of different colored, like, looks like gemstones encrusted into the front of it. And it just stands there like a monolith. It's so weird looking and out of place.
Mode activated. Investigate that shit.
Okay.
Oh, I meant just like go up to it, but I didn't mean like whatever. I'll roll investigate. I fucked it up, but I meant like he was just gonna go up and see it, not like fucking full on be like, ooh, obsidian. Blah, 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 blah.
You notice it and you kind of begin to examine it, and there's actually a guard that's actually like kind of patrolling around, and he stops and he notices you taking a look, and he goes, "Yeah, weird looking place, right?"
What is it?
The guard pulls out a pipe and just kind of stuffs some tobacco in there and kind of.
Motherfucker, getting high. Tobacco. Never mind.
No tobacco. Come on, Kurt.
I don't know.
He just kind of puffs out.
It's gonna be a free love continent. I don't know how it works.
It's called Pesh apparently in D&D, is what I was told.
Yeah, I was about to say Pesh or.
Yeah. No, it's just like you know.
Yeah, it's just smoke. Whatever.
He's just
tobacco.
Smoking. And he just puffs out and he goes, "Yeah, it's a real weird house. Belonged to that mage Dulmer.
The one
Apparently,
who was murdered. The one who was murdered.
Yeah, the one who was murdered. No, it's weird. It's like he wasn't murdered. He just died.
But apparently, by accounts, it was part of the string of murders. That's what people have been saying.
Yeah, it was the first one.
So then, how is it natural?
That's the thing. We don't think it was, but it's hard to say. We found his corpse in front of the fountain, and he was just dead. He wasn't poisoned. Nothing was broken. See, everybody else just dropped from somewhere, right? But not Dalmar.
Yeah.
And this guy is obviously like just so aloof that he doesn't care about his job. Yeah, Brooke.
I rolled an insight on him.
He is not lying. He's just like talking to you. He's bored.
He's bored. He's bored of his fucking mind.
Huh.
He's so bored. Yeah, my boss. You've heard the orc guy, Brooke Bronzefang, whatever his name is.
Yes, I've actually seen him a couple of times.
Yeah, he is head over heels mad that we cannot find a way in there.
You can't find a way in some. No. Oh, I'm guessing it's some kind of magic nonsense.
Yeah, no one's able to go on. The guy was a strong mage. Why he was in the lower Arcana district, I don't frickin' know, but sorry, 1 second. He blows out some smoke. Yeah, no. Apparently he entrusted some code to somebody, but yeah, no one knows who that was.
He kept saying, someone in the one above, in the district above us said that he had a confidant, but he never really apparently that was so out of the ordinary.
Well, I know the door was probably commissioned by the, Actually, you know, I think about it. The guy who died this morning, you hear about that?
Yes.
Yeah, the guy who died was, like, the type of person who'd make a door like that.
So the string of murders don't want you inside the house, it seems.
Yeah, but I'm sure every house in here has a way in. Like, that's... You can't just not have a house and have a way... not a way in.
Are there, like, any windows or anything I could see?
They are completely... It is completely encased in,
It's just straight up obsidian.
It's straight up, like, feverishly this person set up this house to be completely, like... No one can come in. If you recall, Artemis said he's super secretive and paranoid that people are going to steal everything that he has. So this sort of house makes a lot of sense for a person like that.
I want to take a looky-loo around the other sides of the house.
Okay. There's, like, hedges, a little bit of a garden, and then some nice houses flanking either side of this very eyesore-ish sort of house.
Huh. I know this is going to sound like fucking like slow and methodical, but I want to pat down obsidian and see if there's anything wrong with any certain brick of whatnot.
Hey man, where are you going? The guard just watches you as you walk away. It doesn't stop you. He kind of shrugs and goes, whatever.
I'm
stop.
reminded of, like, what is it, the Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Hey.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, literally. You walk up, you place your claws on the obsidian, and there's like a click, click, click as each nail hits it. It's nice material. No sign of any sort of means by which to kind of get in there and drill it out. You even notice that you've seen, like, remnants of people trying to get in, but no clear signs to get in. It looks like the only way in is that one door.
All right, I'm going to head back to the door. What do the gemstones look like on this door?
The top one, they're actually all the same color. They're all yellow. They're all connected kind of in a chain. There are 6 of them. And they start, like, in a line and go down all the way to the bottom, like in a vertical column. They're, like, orb in nature, and they're completely embedded into the door. There's no visible actual, like, handle or anything.
Let me double check something. I want to see. I have my Dungeoneer's kit.
The guard kind of taps out his pipe. There's no visible actual, like, handle messing with that.
Are the gems booby trapped?
Yeah, and I'd also have to arrest you, and I don't want to deal with paperwork tonight, dude. Like, can you not?
Do you want to get inside?
Bork wants to. I just want to kind of get through my shifts. But,
you could go off on your shift. You didn't see me.
Roll a persuasion check.
Get ready for the bullshit. That's not happening. Never mind.
Oh, no. Look, man, I get it. But I prefer not. Like, look, if you had the code, I'd say go right for it, and I'd let you in, like, no problem. Like, I don't care. But that thing's gonna kill you, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I mean, you seem like a cool guy.
This guy is literally like the convenience store clerk from Family Guy, and I love every
Literally,
second.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, fucking H. John Benjamin's voice actor and everything.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you can go for it, I guess, if you want, but you're like,
But you
nah.
could if you want.
He seems like he's not like a total lazy like guy, but he just doesn't like.
He just doesn't want to deal with shit.
No, he just like he's like I say, just a worker who doesn't want to have to deal with more work. Like, he's not trying to stop you or halt your process. He's literally like looking out for you without like at the same time looking out for himself.
I have a question. So if he had someone commissioned to do a code, why not just get someone who's higher authority up the chain all the way to the high districts to get something down here and fix this? I mean, if Bork is so high up there in stature, why is it so difficult for him to commission someone from the higher ups to come down here and do something about it?
And he did. He brought like paladins and stuff, and they tried to get in, and a couple of them got injured because of like the door, and the rest of them just kind of gave up. They have me on guard. I'm supposed to actually stick around here and just keep an eye on the place, but honestly, I don't really care. As long as no one dies, it's just fine.
But that doesn't seem like a likely form of resource. That just seems like fucking padding and just filling in for time. If he's really that desperate to get in here, he'd get someone who's more arcane, not just paladins.
Well, a lot of the best wizards are out fighting the fire giants, to my knowledge, and I know about the people in the mid-district. Most of them are busy. They're like teachers and stuff.
Has anyone tried going underneath the building?
Yeah, there's a hole in the back. It's all the way around.
Fucking what? Okay, go back there.
You see a hole that's currently being covered with like what looks like ramshackle, kind of like made out of barrels and like crates and stuff, currently over like this big gaping hole. There's a big like dirt pile on the side of it.
If this is a thing, what? Looks at the guy like.
I just imagine
the guy just shrugs. He just shrugs.
Just got like he's just got this little pipe, just going. Oh fuck, dude. Oh.
Has anyone tried going in here?
Yeah, that they made the hole and they hit obsidian too.
Buddy, do you know if there's anyone around here who would actually be able to find a way? Well, actually, no, here's a better question. Do you know of any kobolds who came from the Underdark around here?
No, all of them come from like the Silver Mountain or like from the ocean.
Any districts around here of people who would be more proficient in stuff of the Underdark?
I don't know, maybe some thieves? I don't know where they hang out, though. Look, dude, if you want to get in there, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get the code of whoever made this door. And it sounds like maybe the person who made the door is dead, though I don't know. He kind of shrugs.
So why wouldn't they just get Commune dead to talk to him? All right.
That's
Apparently,
against the law. Don't you know the law? Like, you can't tamper with the corpse. He hands you the pipe.
Thank you. Takes a drag of it. All of this just sounds so fucking ass backwards. If the answer's so clear and right in front of them, why don't they take it? It just sounds like padding. Drag.
Well, it's like a vault, dude. You can't get in. But at the very least, like, Bork's trying to see what's going on the outside.
Well, maybe he needs to start looking on the inside. Hands him the pipe back.
Well, he already thought about that, but, you know, hole in the ground and door that's not working, so, you know.
No, he has to look a little bit more deeper inside, and I happen to think I know a way. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, okay, whatever, tiny dragon dude. And bigger dragon dude. What's up? Terrence doesn't even respond, it just walks by him.
I want this guy to be guarding everything forever.
We will end the session there.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, first of all, let's talk about that. All right, now, guys, I was sitting on that She's So Damn Ugly for so long. I was so excited. I am so happy it got you guys so hard.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. It went really late. I actually had no idea how much time was passing. I was really focused on what I was doing. I'm sorry.
That's
I
all
completely
good.
lost track of time.
Please, Vermilion says, please hire that man as the bouncer for the tavern. Don't tempt us. I mean, like, you guys can go in if you want. You can't. It's like,
Hey.
they got good drinks. Are they affordable?
And when something
I
gets
guess.
something gets rowdy, Helga just throws him out as the bartender.
Hey, no, stop.
Hey.
You don't want to go in there.
This was a fantastic session. A lot of fun shenanigans. This was again really great to be in the city. There's like 2 layers of this mystery, and I like it. I like it because this feels like very much more elaborate, and I like it. I'm curious to see how the 2 are connected, or if they even connect at all.
There's a lot of Underdark talk, and I feel like that's going to be the breadcrumb.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm really enjoying this. Now, Nadine, do we have some art? Do we have any art that was posted?
We do.
I don't know. I haven't looked. I've seriously, like, this is probably the most focused I've been in a session this entire time.
I know. Where's open?
I put the first one in the Discord chat.
I am gonna put it. I'm gonna start posting here real fast. I'm just gonna put my notes to the side. All right, here we go. Also, Soli seems really nice. Oh, there's the thinking task.
I have to log into the account. 1 second.
No, that's okay. The thinking task. This was
I
amazing.
how it
Session,
perfectly
as
fits
always.
his butt.
Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for the bits, everybody. Like, I'm loving all the side characters. They're all fun. Dude, if we could hire him as a butler, I'd be so happy. Could you imagine? Just putting on the loincloth.
Whoa.
Higher or lower, sir?
And suddenly Zootopia tits.
What?
That's what I'm seeing on your stream right now.
Oh, someone drew Helga. She's beautiful. I love her. I like this chair too.
That's
Sigiku.
that's Bracky's.
Yeah, that's
That's
that's Bracky's art.
Is that allowed on
Yeah, I
on
mean,
Twitch?
it's not showing a nipple, so it's okay though.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
nice.
I like that. That's a good picture of Helga. I might use that in her.
We're gonna get. To
Actually, I think we're gonna get official art of her. I'm not sure.
We're gonna get official art of it. Look, this is Panic sitting in his beautiful perfect chair, and I love it. And this is the
Oh, Schmoogen. Oh, Schmoogen. Oh, someone did the guard lady, the construct tour lady.
One second, we're gonna get through all the art here. We got like hiss, growl, snarl. Aw, made funny. Aw, there's Task, everybody. There's Task.
That's
Oh
really
my
good.
god. Guys, Malverick did another one of Panic.
Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
Let's see it.
Take a look.
Here.
Oh, nice.
One second, I'm gonna go through progressive order.
Fucking yo!
One second, we're gonna get there, but here's Borky with his lovely noodles. Those are his noodles.
One of these days, I'm gonna do a performance check. I swear.
I just protect her. So cute, precious. Oh God.
Oh, this is great too. King of Citrus back again. You guys walking in the town. That's actually a really nice shot with the background.
Oh my
This is-
gosh.
This is. All right, here we go. This is some very nice. This is some very nice art here. Guys, 1 second, guys. Can we keep it in postable? Can we keep the conversation about the one I'm showing here? I'm showing off Helga right now. You guys are a little bit ahead, but wow. So who did the art for her? Not
Sigiku.
Now,
Sigiku did Helga.
Who did art
Yeah.
for like it was Subject 67, correct? Or,
Her name's Construct 67.
this is Construct 67. This looks beautiful, by the way. Who did Construct
That is
67?
That's also King of Citrus.
King of Citrus, amazing artwork again.
Schmoogen had like 8 pictures. I'm gonna try and find like. There's so many from Schmoogen, and they're all good, and I don't know which one to pick.
Here we go. Here's one from Rethunder. Here's one from Rethunder.
Are these getting tagged?
They're all gonna be. I'm gonna go on to the official Twitter, and I'm going to reblog all of
my
these.
God,
Yeah,
this-
some of them are, some of them are not.
This
That's the
Panic
problem.
Grimtongue, holy shit. Like,
Right?
let's just. Is that your background now, dude?
It might be. Yeah, Sir Malorvic comes into my streams every once in a while. He does some amazing stuff.
This is amazing artwork. Good on you, man. This is really dope. This is.
Yeah, this is really
One thing
awesome.
I'll say, like, I like how there's a healthy balance of everyone getting fan art. There's not like just one character getting all the fan art. There's like literally an equal amount for every character, and I'm so happy about this.
I just like that NPCs are getting fan art.
Well,
That's
I-
makes me
Yeah,
happy.
that's cool. That's super cool.
And now this is okay. This one, the shot of all 4 characters. Who is this? Because this is about to become my background.
That is, I believe that's Citrus as well. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, that's King of Citrus. Citrus King.
Citrus, you son of a bitch. I love it. King of Citrus.
really
Oh
good.
my God. I'm save as. This is going. I'm saving this to my desktop right now. Holy shit. This is incredible. This is. I love the line work. I love. Yeah,
I'm retweeting all the artwork now, so you should hopefully see it. All the retweeted stuff.
pretty fantastic. What's the one after that? The colored picture?
Which one? That one is by. Sorry, give me 1 second here.
No
I
worries.
accidentally clicked the wrong thing. That one is by. Oh, that one is by Zoa King.
Thank you so much for this. I
love frickin' Tarisk in that
Yeah,
picture.
thank you, Taurus.
Yeah.
Taurus took a smoke. It took a hit of that pipe too.
Meh.
Now, I also noticed we were linking that all those different art made by that one artist. I'm sorry, Bella.
Smoogen.
Smoogen, yeah.
Smoogen there.
Did we ever show off the entire comic?
He did an entire comic of the finale,
Can
and
we-
I
Can we pull up the comic? I'd like to show that to round off the tonight.
I don't have it in a cohesive way.
Tell
There's
you
so
what,
many parts.
We are going to do a fan art special, guys. Do not worry. I've been talking to me and Mrs. are going to be talking about this. And guys,
Yeah, hopefully this time everything won't be on fire. Also, someone did a toad in the hole as a sign for the town.
Yo!
I saw that.
Yeah, it's tight.
Okay, this is the big fight. It's like a toad in the hole. Like just. See, we haven't met a
Got
toad.
several names.
The problem is we haven't met a toad, and there's been no toads in any holes, so it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make
I mean,
sense.
you think the bartender's ugly? Can Toad?
That's really mean, you guys.
It's very mean. Toads are very majestic creatures. Don't be so cruel like that.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Can't get
and their
past-
legs taste good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The crippled penguin.
Well, we're out of character. I'm not saying this in character. That's a suicide mission.
I wanted that nat 20 so bad.
I know.
The nat 20
What
the nat 20
Of her hearing you, I think.
Yeah.
She would German suplex me down the flight of stairs. I'm well.
It was literally like time stopped, like it was slow motion, and I saw like 20, and I was like,
So
yeah, and it
cool.
kept rolling, and I was like, no.
We got another piece of artwork.
Oh, we do?
Oh, that's
excellent.
nice.
Excellent. Let's go. Oh.
That is also by Sigiku.
Oh my goodness gracious me! This is pretty fantastic.
Trying to see what else.
Which
we
is even
have.
better because I like the idea of just like Tass sleeping on the tanning rock and looking at the bed. Kobolds don't use beds, so he's just like, what the fuck even is that thing?
Give it to Tarisk. He'd sleep on it.
Yeah, Tarisk would sleep on the bed and fucking Task would sleep on the fucking tanning rock.
This we could call it. This someone suggested the screaming orc. It is literal and true, and they'll always get it confused which orc. There you go.
That's awesome.
That's a good pick. That's a good idea. Anyway, this is good.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's
Holy
yeah,
hell.
we're getting a lot of amazing fan art in here. This is pretty fantastic stuff. Do we have any more?
I'm just digging through the stuff
this-
we had before the
What was this
stream.
last one you posted just a minute ago?
That one is by. I just scrolled way past him. I can't go back up now. Okay, fine, I will.
Oh, Smoogin's dropping even more.
Damn.
Forte SP89 is the artist name. I like that they actually did like a physical like drawing, and I like the colors. I like the like how you're like big in the background as Borky, and then like Greckles is front. I really like Greckles in that one.
Greckles,
Like-
Greckles has got his nin pose. It's pretty great.
His ninja pose.
Nin.
We also have one of Lily by Rainmaker.
Rainmaker. You gotta say Rainmaker properly.
Rainmaker.
And I don't think Star is here because she's very tired. Did she stick around? Or
No,
did-
the problem with Star is that her internet went out and she was running.
Probate with 5,000 bits. Love the Unexpectables. Thank you so much, Probate. Holy shit, man.
Oh, thank you, Probate.
Here goes the cup.
I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
And the cup goes.
And boom.
There's the dynamite.
Skidoosh.
Here it is for me now. Cannonball.
Thank you so much, Probate. Probate, thank you so much for sticking around for this. Dude, really glad that you've really made a lot of this possible. If it weren't for your initial donation.
Yo, hold up. We got another one. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I want to show some art here. We got Full Metal Maid. Full Metal Maid and Pathetic Orc Man.
I was gonna say Probate basically funded 2 books that I actually have on my desk right now.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's-
Without Probate, I wouldn't have those books, and I don't think this would be as good.
No, so thank you so much, Probate.
Senile. This last one I just
I
linked in
know.
the Discord.
I just saw it.
Oh my god.
I just saw it.
Here's another one from Rainmaker, which is lovely. Look at this lovely, little, cute, adorable Lily. That's great. And here we got ones from Schmoogan. We're gonna drop another one from Schmoogan here, everybody.
What's this one?
And here's another one from Schmoogan. I love these. I love the Borky and Greckles poses.
Yep.
And just
Oh my god, the panic one. That's so good.
we're gonna get there so much. Here we go. And Probate is the executive producer. He kind of is actually. All joking.
Yeah.
Oh, this you just linked another. Is this from Matt Sheffield? Is this the one you're linking?
Yes.
Oh, it's not popping up anymore on the stream here, but okay. Yeah. Oh yes. yes. That's. Ding 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 ding.
Oh, jeez.
Love it. Oh, I love it. Oh,
Someone did. I have to feed my ego a little bit, but someone did artwork of that. That was by Ariana Kelly at Nantazuma. She did me as the DM with you guys. Like, it's actually a really great dynamic piece. I love it.
Please post it. There we
I
go.
just did.
It's there.
It's there.
Chat, someone make a gif of this, of just Panic doing it. Oh man, I wish we knew someone who could do that. That's actual animation.
I'm a bard, I swear.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sometimes I even play this thing.
good reference. Good stuff.
We gotta get you a fucking stage in the bar. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a cast that can do smoke? Why would you want smoke? So it come out like a more mysterious. That's sweet. Do you want me to be backup vocals? I need you to roar at these scenes. Got it. There we go. That's really cool too. Just I love like the oh. It's just like this is like everyone clapping for Borky at the end of Evangelion. You did it!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Uh-oh. I've gone too far. That looks amazing. That's some pretty good art. And that is actually a smile my sister makes every now and then. So apt. Very apt. Oh my
Also,
goodness.
I want to apologize for how much of an asshole Task is, but you kind of like pulled the biggest trigger. You lied to him.
Well, of course. I mean, we're a bunch of assholes. What do you expect?
The thing is, no.
Poor Solly though. She's like, you need to lie. It's like, okay, I'm raised not to lie.
No,
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you're asking the cleric to lie. That's a recipe for disaster.
I honestly see this being like I always knew from the get-go with our characters and shit, like with how sneaky Greckles is and how Task is like a very straight-laced guy. I'm like, these two are gonna butt heads at some point in this story.
And it's kind of unfortunate because in character, like Task is the one that he likes the most.
That's why this is you gotta patch up your relationship with him this next time.
Oh, I know.
That's why
no, I've got plenty of bombs to drop to try and smooth this over.
I can't wait for the day I get to use Gripples, the exploding penguin, and I don't know when the situation will arise. I don't know when, but it will be the greatest moment ever.
You mean in front of the obsidian fucking tower?
Well, we don't know an explosion's gonna work on that, but the thing is, I just imagine when it explodes, its hand just goes up like, "Hello,
dude."
You don't know what Gripples does quite yet, do you?
I am very excited. I'm very excited to gamble in a high-stakes situation to find the fuck out.
We're gonna fucking unleash a demon. It's like pulling a fucking bag of holding inside out.
Oh, God.
What if I put him in there, in the bag of holding?
No!
It will be a blast. All right, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock. I want to thank everyone for the bits. Thank you, everyone who's donated. Thank you so much, Probate, again, for the 5,000 bits. Holy shit. Dude.
Thanks, Propane.
Thank you, everyone else who donated as well. All the 10,000 bits at the beginning, all the subscriptions in the middle of the stream. Everybody, thank you so much for swinging by here. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. If you checked it out live, if you are watching it just on YouTube, please come check it out live, guys. The chat is an amazing thing to enjoy. That's all I can really say about that. And we got one more from Schmoogan. I think we got one more from Schmoogan.
Yeah, and speaking of the chat, we couldn't have done this without you guys. For the entire night, we have been #1 in the D&D streams.
Nice.
Hot diggity daffodil.
Until the stream actually kind of wrapped up towards the end, but it was #1 for like almost the entirety of its run.
It still is.
Oh, I think it's actually being beaten by one of the Geeks and Sundry one. But I think it's really cool that it's all. And the thing is, it's all on you guys though. Like legitimately, it's all on you guys for swinging by here. And I hear a lot of people are actually. I heard there's some people are actually talking about. They're telling their friends about the stream and stuff like that. And that really means a lot to myself personally and to all of us here, especially my sister, because I feel like you say you're getting more and more nervous, and you are playing all these secondary characters so well.
Right?
Oh man, the tea really helped.
No, you just need to.
Like I can visually see every individual character as you talk through them.
Yeah, no, exactly. And
I felt bad because I was just like, "Yo, I'm sure you just made Aya right on the fly," because I was just like, I want to be a monster hunter, and I felt it. I was like, you were trying just to fulfill my itch, and I'm like, I'm so
That's fine.
sorry that I made you improv that. Like I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
That's part of being a DM. You have to improvise, and I
Yep.
did. It just sometimes it takes me a second. I'm not as fast as say Matt Mercer, but one day.
But like Nadine, you're doing an amazing job, and everyone's sticking around here because of like how well you're putting this together. And I'm really happy that every time especially I say this, but I want to thank all you guys for saying yes to this crazy idea, and I want to thank everyone personally for their support, their bits, their subscriptions. You guys are making this see the light of day. And guys, I am excited to go into the next part of this new arc. And guys, I think with that, we'll round it off here because it's 10:59. As always, now we're all
It's 1 a.m. here.
We're all going to sign off. Everyone sign off, starting with my sister.
Bye.
Jesus. All right, and now next,
Sorry.
and next senile snake.
Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you next time.
Gaijin.
You are all wonderful people. Thank you so much for coming
Wonderful.
out.
Absolutely.
People.
Peoples. And
Peoples.
Zito.
Thank you, guys.
And from Borky, it's time to get oaky. It's time to get shit. Okay, bye. I fucked it up. She's just